Let me change this. All right. Hi guys that are just coming in. Hold on one second. Let me play some music. Hopefully it's not too loud, sweetie. All right, let me go to the comments. All right, guys. So I'm starting to get in your bookings and I'm going by order. So we're going to start off with V, but just let me light up this incense to catch a vibe and also to clear the energy because I've been doing a lot of readings today. Tell me where the man. I'll get back Alrighty. Hi, love Mimi. How are you? I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. All right, let's get started, y'all. So far I have V, Jamesia, and Iteria so far. All right, so we're gonna jump in. Oh, okay. And I also have Quaisha as well. All right. So you guys are the first four. Let me start off with V. All right, V. Your question is the music's okay, y'all, right? Like it's not too loud. Only 4 people so far, Shrek Princess, so not many yet. It's a good time to get in right now. Not you getting my name right the first try. I tried, girl. I tried. Okay. Oh my God. Hi, Jason. All right, I'm gonna start with V. Okay, let's just go ahead and do your question. So V said, let me turn this music down because I get distracted. V said, will my current love interest eventually get out of his own way for our connection to further progress? All right. All right, so this is a question for V. Will V's current love interest eventually get out of his own way for their connection to progress further? Yes or no? Will V's current love interest eventually get out of his own way so that their connection can progress further? Yes or no? Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Hold on. All right, V. So, first and foremost, the answer is yes. All right, you have the star card, which is wish fulfillment, or even like the situation healing, or he could be healing from something that's affecting him from putting you first or trying to mature the relationship. I also have the Three of Cups. So I don't know if you guys are just hanging out right now as friends, or you guys tend to do really fun things together, but you don't really see a commitment from him. I feel like that's how it starts. So you can expect that you guys may go out again or just continue to have fun. It may feel like just a fun situationship right now, but I do feel like you're going to get your wish with the star. Nine of Pentacles as well. The best way for you to call this in faster is to act very secure in your singlehood. Nine of Pentacles is like a single person who just feels very abundant being single. When you come around him, you don't act like you're desperate or you don't act like you're just waiting on his answer. Just acting very secure, like, I'm good on my own. I'm good on my own, or I have a lot of independence. That will kind of allow him to make more moves towards you to kind of pick up the pace. But I do see it happening, so that's good. All right, V. So that one was for you. Hi, Dream. I'm Lisa. I just ordered a general. Okay. I'm checking in between readings, guys, so that I will update you guys as we go. but thank you for being patient. I'm about to do Jamesia. Jamesia next. Okay, let me see who else is in the queue. Sorry, y'all. 1 second, 1 second. Oh, this is my song. All right. Oh, hell no. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. All right. So far we have, we've done V. We're going to be doing Jamesia right now. Iteria, you'll be next. Then Quasia. Then Nay, you're fifth. Lisa, you'll be sixth. And Jason, you'll be seventh. Okay. Alrighty, Jamesia, let's see what your question was about. 1 second, my love. All right. Oh, you said what's coming towards you. Okay, period. Let's see. All right, what's coming towards Jamesia at this time? What's coming towards Jamesia at this time? What can she expect to be coming towards her very soon? What's coming towards Jamesia at this time? Give me some messages, Spirit. Okay. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So you could expect to receive generosity towards a situation that you have been super generous with. I do feel like this is a connection. There's someone coming towards you with the 3 of Swords that disappointed you, or you could have even been heartbroken over, okay? This is going to shock you when it comes in. Maybe you weren't expecting this person to try to come and mend things between you two so soon. And this person is coming with the Ace of Pentacles. So they're coming with some type of committed new beginning. Okay. So it's like a very devoted, committed new beginning. They could be bringing a lot to the table with the 6 of Pentacles. They could be showing you that they are committed to the situation. Obviously, there is something in the past that happened that disappointed you or hurt you very deeply. But this person is coming in trying to show you, like, I'm not trying to play games. I'm very serious about this. And their initial actions towards you are going to show that. All right. So I do see that coming towards you. Very generous coming towards you. I feel like this person is going to be very generous or, you know, doing a lot for you because they feel like the door was supposed to be closed. I am seeing the 10 of Swords. So they do feel like this situation was over, or the nail in the coffin, or whatever happened could have been so bad that they feel like you may not even, they don't deserve a second chance, basically. Like the door should have been closed. But they're coming in very generously towards you and showing you that they're serious this time, or that they really want longevity with you this time around. All right. So that's what I have for you, Jamesia. Thank you. All right, let me put the next person up, and then I'm going to continue to check the queue and just let you guys know where we're at. One second. All righty, guys. 1 second. All right. So this is the queue so far. I've done V. I've done Jamesia. Now I'm on to Iteria. And after that will be Quasia, Nay, Lisa, Jason, and then Nina. All right. All righty. Hi, Catherine. The way for you to request a reading is in the description box. So if you click the description box, it'll take you to the link where you can request your reading. All right. Also, guys, how was your Labor Day? Let me know. I hope you guys had a great time. All right, Iteria. This one is for you. 1 second. All right, Iteria, you want to know when love will happen for you. Okay, let's see where you'll be at in life when love is coming in towards you. All right, so this reading is for Iteria. When will love be coming towards her? When can she expect love to be coming towards her? When will she meet this person? When will this happen for her? Give me some messages. All right, Seven of Pentacles. So first and foremost, the Seven of Pentacles is a waiting game. So I don't feel like this is happening anytime soon, to be honest with you. But I do feel like greater packages take time to deliver. So whoever is your next lover could be very, like, it could be a very beautiful thing for you if you have the patience to wait. Let's talk about that even further. When will love be coming towards Iteria? All right, Two of Wands, and what else? And the Five of Swords, very interesting. Okay, Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This could be at a time where you feel very defeated in love, which sounds horrible, right? But the way I'm seeing it is that you're going to have options here. Okay, so the Two of Wands can talk about options. You could be meeting someone sometime soon or like within the next 2 months, and you feel like this could be the person, but something with that person's going to go wrong. Five of Swords. So this could be like you can see that this person that you felt like was the right person, while you're dating them, things are cool, but there's going to be a certain moment where you and this person have like a fight or argument. They could hit way below the belt to where it's like, oh my God, like, who the hell am I dating? This is not the right person. And right after that, you may be like, you may be disappointed, hurt by this person, but what's going to happen is that there's going to be another person, another fellow who's going to come into your life during that time and want to date you. Now, the only problem during this is that you're going to feel very exhausted by that first person, and it may be hard for you to feel like you want to open up to this new person. You know, you may be more skeptical, or you may feel like, I don't want any more drama, or I'm tired of love, period. But that's when this person is coming in. They kind of come in very, and the thing about the Two of Wands is like grass is greener. So as you've been getting to know this first person and like, you know, interested in them, and then you guys have this little argument. Let's see what the argument's going to be about. When you guys have this little argument or fight that turns you off, there's going to be a better option right around the corner, but you may be very wary about dating someone new right off of this. But that's the correct person. Let me see. Five of Swords. So you have love coming in, but I guess the universe is saying this is not love. Whoever this person is, they have a combative nature. They could even be in competition with you. Okay. You guys could be arguing over some type of plan. All right. So, like, say this person is flaky, or they didn't do something according to what you guys planned out. There, it could start very small where you're just asking them about it. You're telling them that this bothers you, and then they get very combative and argumentative. And you're like, oh, shit. Then also we have origin too. So it's also like maybe you overlooked something when you first met this first person that's shown that they're a little bit like petty or catty. But it's going to come full circle when this happens. You could be cool off of that, be chilling, doing your own thing. This new person comes in, and this could be the right person, a more favorable person for you, but you may be so exhausted from that situation that you just may take your time to get to know the newer person. So keep that in mind. You do have love coming in, but the next lover that comes in is like something's wrong with them. They're kind of like catty, okay? Catty, petty, very defensive. If you bring something up that you don't like about maybe a plan that you guys had, they didn't follow the plan. Very catty. After that, this is when the real person comes in, okay? So look out for that. And, you know, I'm sorry if you do go through that because that's lame. But I feel like it just, shows you what you don't want. So when this new person comes in, you can kind of see what you don't want and you see what you do. Oh, hey, Iteria. Okay, there you are. So I hope you caught that. Thank you so much, by the way. And I'm going to move on to Quasia. Oh, shit. Sorry. All right, guys, let's keep it going. I want to like do as many as I can and make sure that I'm not, spending too much time on one reading, because I've done that like in the past and then I'm on live for 5 hours, which is crazy. And I just feel like these are quick readings. So I'm going to try to be as concisive as I can. Let me add the newer people to the chat. Hold on. Okay. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm no mutt. She said, take your time, what's the rush? Oops. I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm no mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I was already so hard in my money. So I got no trust in. All right, guys. So we're about to do Quasia, and then I'm going to be doing Nay, then Lisa, then Jason, then Nina, then Amanda, then Woo, then Aquarius, and then Catherine. Okay. All right, Quasia, this one is for you, okay? This is for Quasia Spirit. All right, give me some messages for Quasia. Are there any new opportunities in her music career? Are there any new opportunities coming in her music career? Yes or no? All right, Two of Wands and the High Priestess. Okay. Alrighty. There is a new opportunity coming in your music career. I feel like you're okay. So this is the thing. You have an option. You're gonna have to like decide between two, right? And one option is something that you are more familiar with, or you've been working with these people, or you're just kind of more familiar with them. The problem is, I feel like they've left you disappointed in the past. Something has disappointed you with this prior or more the people that you already know, or the option that you already know about, it has disappointed you. There's going to be another option offered from that same option, but at the same time, there also is another offer being offered maybe from somewhere new, okay? With the Two of Wands. You want to follow your intuition during that time with the High Priestess of what feels more right to you, what's going to benefit you more, what's going to be more of a generous offer towards you. All right, let me see what you may end up going with. Okay, I feel like you're going to go with the newer option or energy. You also have an apology coming in from the people or the situation that kind of hurt your feelings or broke your heart in some way, disappointed you. Both sources are going to be offering you help or some type of aid, right? But this newer energy, I feel like it has more adventure. It's unseen, unknown. You've never stepped into this realm before. I feel like you should follow your intuition if it guides you to the newer option or opportunity coming in. and take that risk because it may land you somewhere that elevates your career a little bit more. But the people who have hurt you with the situation that you're more familiar with, there will be an apology. But at that time, you may also be apologizing and saying, I'm cutting my losses and going elsewhere. So that's how it looks like it's going to play out. It feels like karma is like spinning the block for you in some way. All right. Klasha, that was for you. Let me see. You is a heart of woman. Okay, Catherine, you said that you placed the order for this live, but you also did one for a private one via the website. Thank you. I appreciate that. Guys, if you ever do book a personal reading with me on my website, they're just way more in depth. I really take my time. I explore everything. They're very thorough. So check that out one day. Okay. But thank you, Kat. All right, hold on. Let me make sure everybody's in a queue. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, I think we're good. All right, so I'm going to be doing Nay right now. And then I'll be doing Lisa, Jason, Nina, Amanda, Wu, Aquarius, and then Catherine. All right, so this one is for Nay. Do I already have your name on the screen, Nay? I do. Did I receive payment for Q? Let me look really quickly. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Q, you put for your preferred name, you put Aquarius, and I thought that was funny, but you're an Aquarius. I would think, right? But your name is Q, correct? I'm gonna put Q next to Aquarius because in your preferred name you put Aquarius, but I'm gonna put Q there. But yes, Q, you're in the queue. So again, it's Nay, which I'm doing right now. Lisa, Jason, Nina, Amanda, Wu, Q, and then Catherine. Okay. I was like Aquarius. I love Aquariuses. All right. Nay, sorry. All right, so this one is for you, Nay. You want to know what does the rest of your year look like for you as a whole, okay? All right, so Spirit, this is a message for Nay. What does the rest of the year look like for Nay as a whole? What does the rest of the year look like for Nay as a whole? Give me 3 cards. Okay. All right, Nay. So, really quickly, this is your rest of the year general. All right. So, first and foremost, I feel like an apology is coming towards the end of the year from someone who could be watching you, doesn't feel like this person is on your radar. We do have the blind card here. And for this person, whoever they are, they're the Page of Swords. So, they're going to be watching you towards the end of the year, could be watching your social media, could be watching you in person. You don't really have this person on your radar, but they're going to come in and, or they really want to apologize to you. So if they're able to get a hold of you, they're going to want to apologize. Okay. I see you having a very blessed, yeah, you have a lot of messages coming in from this person at the end of the year. So that's when they may have the courage to say something to you, to apologize. Other than that, starting in September and moving on to the rest of the year, you could be picking up a second job, or I see you having to multitask on a day to day. So you may, be working, but then you're picking up some other responsibilities. This is a blessing in a way. Maybe it's helping to distract you from something that could be triggering you or hurting you. It also could bring in more income for you. It can keep you busy so that you can kind of just stay focused on self. So I feel like this is a big blessing with the Two of Pentacles. Even if it feels like a lot of work or a lot of juggling, at the end of the day, you'll be really happy that you stepped into this routine. Other than that, with the World card, you have some good news coming in with the World card here. This could be a promotion. This could be like closing out a chapter that you felt like was a struggle for you. So if you felt like you've been going through challenges after challenges, you're almost to the finish line. You're almost about to wrap that shit up. This also could be like travel. So you could be getting news that you could be going on a trip, or you're being invited to a trip, and maybe it's very favorable for you where you don't have to dish out a lot of money. This also could be good news if you're trying to move or relocate. You could actually find a home in a town and it be very favorable for you. What else do I want to say with the World? The World is like closing out a chapter. It shows that you are very focused on learning a lesson and not running from a lesson, and you're being blessed by divine with expansion, growth, and also other blessings will fall into your lap during that time. So this, I feel like maybe like November or October. During October and like early November, you could be coming into the World energy, feeling like you're having an elevated lifestyle, feeling happier, feeling like you've tied up loose ends, feeling like you're done being pushed into some lesson or done with the challenges, getting promotions, maybe even relocating to somewhere really nice, or even taking a trip. Okay. So that's what I have for you for the rest of the year. Thank you so much, Nay. All right, now we're going to be moving on to Lisa. You said, nah, I'm a Sag. Oh. Okay, so that wasn't you. Hold on. Let me hold on, y'all. Let me not okay, so I see who's Aquarius. I see you in the chat. Q, I see you in the chat too. Let me refresh my thing and make sure that everything's all good. Next, we'll be doing Lisa, by the way, okay? I'll put your name, Lisa, on the screen once I figure this out. Hold on one second. When all is jaded, nothing satisfies me. Try to replace it, try to make sacrifices. Time is wasted. Times you let me fantasize. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. Tell me that you trust me. My eyes when you touch on me. I say it's all for me. Don't you know what that do to a girl? I get it. That's why she bugging. We go from busting to fucking. And we go from lovers to nothing. I don't know this man. I don't know his friends. I don't know his type. Tell me it don't have to end. And we can't pretend. Only for tonight. Oh, it's a damn shame, baby. It's a damn shame, baby. I cry. Can't sleep. Steph, I see yours. I see your question, and then also Jasmine as well. Q, I don't see it. So did you click the link and pay? Did you make sure that it's actually went through? Hold on one second. Let me see. Failed. Nope. What is this one? Q, I don't see it, so I don't know what to tell you because it's not on here. It doesn't even show that you attempted it and it just didn't go through. Okay. Aquarius, I see you. Okay, I see you. Q, I don't see yours, so let me know, where did you use the link in the description box? And we'll try to figure it out together, okay? But let me go ahead and do Lisa while we figure that out. All right, Lisa, this one is for you. That is so good. I'm not going to even lie. All right, let's see. Give me some messages for Lisa, Spirit. Give me some messages for Lisa. What are the good things coming in for Lisa? What are the good things coming in for Lisa? What are the good things coming in for Lisa? Give me some messages. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck is the sun, which is super positive. So you could find yourself being very happy, like feeling fulfilled, getting happy again, feeling very positive. Also, exposure. So with the sun, I always feel like this is like a confidence boost, but it's also energy of like you getting more recognition. People kind of thinking of you without you having to do much. People bringing up your name in positive ways, people having a lot of favor for you. So a lot of exposure as well. All right. We have the Six of Wands. So again, lots of recognition and reward. There could be something that you've been doing that's going to be recognized and you're going to be rewarded for it. This, of course, could be work. This could be in your family. This could be in your friendships. But most times this is like work related for a lot of people. All right, cool. All right, so we have Origin clarifying the Six of Wands. All that is saying is that this is going to be the start of you having more confidence, but also people recognizing you for your efforts. If you've been feeling very overlooked, if you feel like you have been like putting in a lot of work, but no one's mentioning it or you're not being rewarded for it, this is going to be the start of this happening for you. So not only are you going to receive one reward for something or be recognized incredibly in one way, but as time passes, this will be continuous for you. It has longevity. So that's really nice. So feeling more appreciated for what you do and your efforts, but also getting some type of reward for it. This could be a promotion, a raise. This could be some type of certification that helps you out. This could be word of mouth, people putting in a good word for you that helps you along the way, brings opportunities to your door. So it's all good. All right, Queen of Swords is here. I feel like you have been very detached from new things. Like you haven't really wanted to try new things or get out there or explore or try something risky. Maybe you just felt like you haven't had good experiences when you did that before. I feel like you're going to be attaching to this again, like getting out of your head and putting yourself out there, going to new places, taking a trip, travel. This could be like even going to new places, meeting new people, actually socializing and being confident in who you are. With that Queen of Swords, I feel like you have been detached from this in the past, but it also aids you in a way where you can, it's almost like you can read a room very well. And when you do meet people, I don't know what it was in the past. Maybe you definitely had like a lot of emotions, very nurturing and compassionate, but something happened where you kind of like closed that off. Now, coming out of it as the Queen of Swords, you kind of just let your emotions go to the backside and you just put yourself out there. You're not expecting anything, but really beautiful things happen to you. You may have a hard time attaching though. So even if you meet someone new, or if you go somewhere and it's really fun for you, or it's a nice vibe, or you really feel relaxed where you go, you just may have a hard time like attaching to these places. It may be like a one and done, but there's a fun story connected to it. All right, let's see what else is here. We have the Eight of Swords and we have calm. I think this is the biggest blessing yet, because this talks about you getting out of your head and like getting away from limiting beliefs, self sabotage. So you ever like wanted to go do something, but then you start thinking about all the negative things that could happen? It really hinders your growth and it stops you from receiving blessings that may have been waiting for you there. And I feel like what's the good thing that's coming towards you is you get out of your head, you have a sense of peace. So I don't know if you're someone who really struggled with anxiety, but I feel like you're going to conquer that and just be very confident. This whole reading speaks a lot of confidence. You're going to be very confident in what you're doing and what you want to go after, which means that you will accomplish much more, a lot of success coming your way. So these are like the good themes that are coming towards you the rest of the year. Okay. All right. Um, did Q ever respond? I don't think so, but we'll keep a lookout for you, Q. Let's see. Also, Q, check your bank and stuff. Make sure that it doesn't pop up that you've been charged, because I don't see anything on my end. All right. But I'm willing to help you as much as I can. All right. Jason, you are next. And let's see who else is on the queue before we do Jason. Okay. All right, so we're gonna be doing Jason right now, then Nina, then Amanda, then Woo, then Aquarius, Catherine, Steph, and then Jasmine. Q, you said yes. Okay, do this for me, Q. 1 second. To my email queue, send me a copy of your receipt. Send me the screenshot of your receipt, okay? And that's how we'll solve that. All right, Jason, this one is for you. Jason, you want to know, do I have your name on the screen? Okay, we do. You want to know, will you and Janae reconcile this year? All right, so this is for Jason Spirit. Will Janae and Jason reconcile this year? Will he have a reconciliation with Janae this year? Yes or no? Oh my God. You know, the other person who asked about their relationship moving forward, you guys both got the same card. Okay, so that is just interesting for both of you. All right, first and foremost, bottom of the deck, we have Magician. Okay, so that is an energy that you possess that you should know. You have a lot of powerful magic around you. What you want to manifest, whatever outcome you're looking to manifest, will definitely come true if you put good intentions out there. All right, so that's the first. Second, I would say yes, you have two major arcanas that are telling me yes. First and foremost, you have the star, which shows that you guys will resolve any issues that you've had to be able to move forward and renew and rejuvenate the connection. So that's amazing. Plus, it talks about a big wish fulfillment. And the good thing I love about the star is like the star is really like pulling you out of like a really tough spot. Even when all odds are saying no, when the star comes out, it's like even in the most troubled times, you have a yes or you have a blessing. So I love that card. Then we have the lovers. So it talks about how this connection, even if it's not, if you guys are not speaking right now, if you guys are in separation, there's a purpose behind the connection. It's divinely aligned. This is your soulmate. You guys have a mission here on earth to complete, and things are not going to be done with you two until that happens. So, and that could be throughout the lifetimes that you've been on this earth. So I do feel like you guys are definitely not done. There's some unfinished business here. You guys have a very soulful connection as well. And I see this happening and pulling through for you. So I would say yes. All right, Jason. Yes, Q. Okay, so if that is the case and you have a receipt, because I think everyone receives a receipt who has purchased, you can send me that receipt to my email and I will be able to help you. I'm just letting you know on my end, I don't see your transaction. Everyone else's transaction has went through and I'm able to pull it up here. But for you, I don't see a transaction. Okay, so if you send me the receipt, then we can get to the bottom of it and I can do your reading. All right, let's go ahead and do Nina. You're welcome, Jace. All right, so we're going to be doing Nina. Hold on. All right, we're going to be doing Nina right now, then Amanda, then Wu, then Aquarius, Catherine, Steph, Jasmine, and Pauline. All right. Cause I had me some issues. Okay. All right, Nina, this one is for you. All right, what is Brian feeling right now? Why has it been so long since he reached out? All right, so what is Brian feeling right now that also could be the cause of him not reaching out in so long? What is Brian feeling right now towards Nina that could be the reason that he's taking so long to reach back out? Bad girls ain't no good, and the good girls ain't no fun. All right. So right now, when it comes to what's his name, Brian. All right, Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is an energy of like slow movement, waiting, patience. I do feel like with that Pentacles coming out as well, there's a guarantee that he is going to reach out, but I don't feel like he's in a rush to reach out to you. Especially with the blind card coming out, he could feel like things are still awkward between you two, or he could just be very oblivious to you wanting to speak to him. Like he may just be taking his sweet time, dragging his feet. What he is focused on right now, or what he's thinking about, is the sun. So he could be just focused on his happiness. I do feel like his happiness is connected to his finances. So you know how it is when some people, their finances are looking kind of funky. They're just not happy in life. They're like, I have to get back to a stable place. I have to get my security together. And we have real estate here. So before he's even able to speak to you or to invest in this relationship, he may feel like he needs to invest in his stability first. Seven of Pentacles and Pentacle energy period is a guarantee. but I don't feel like you're going to hear from him anytime soon. It's basically telling you like you're going to be sitting and waiting or being a little bit more patient before he reaches out. I also feel like he's really focused on getting his finances to a place that he feels happy. All right. So he could be looking to upgrade his finances first and then reach out to you to move forward with you. Maybe he feels like as a man, he needs to have his shit together, have his security together. But right now, I don't feel like he sees it as like a huge issue. Maybe because he's just trying to focus on his stability. Hmm. Anything else? All right. Also, how he feels about you right now is the strength card. Strength card is my energy, especially when it comes to romantic feelings of holding back. So he could have a lot of love for you. He could have strong feelings for you, but he tries to not show it or pull back from them. He may feel like he needs to detach a little bit to get his life together. All right, that's what I'm seeing. So you may be waiting a little bit longer before he actually reaches out. And when he finally does reach out, it means that the check came in, like his money is up. So he may feel very much more confident, happier, and feel like he wants to see you, like he can invest in a date or whatever it is. All right, so that's what I have for you, Nina. Alrighty. Next will be Amanda, then Wu, Aquarius, Catherine, Steph, Jasmine, and then Pauline, okay? Never find no love for you, I just wanna love. All right, Amanda, you said what's next in love for me this month? All right, let's see. Excuse me, y'all. All right, Spirit, this one is for Amanda. What's next in love for Amanda this month? This month of September, what's next for Amanda in love? What can she expect? Be a girl someday. I just wanna be a lifetime song. It's just my love. All right. So what I'm seeing with Spirit could be putting you on a cool down. Okay. I do feel like someone's going to be coming in very soon, but something about this person is not as they seem. So whoever could be coming towards you next will be what? Whoever will be coming towards you next will be someone who has adventure. They could be very exciting to be around. They could be very fun. They're very passionate at first. They kind of put you on a ride, like a positive energy at first. But the moon, something is not as it seems. This person could come with a lot of secrets. Things could start really hot and heavy and then die down because something is happening behind the scenes that you can't prove to be true, but you will feel it with the heavy, intense energy of the moon. What you may find is that you end up spending some more time in your lonesome, okay, with that hermit energy, because the situation may just not be getting off the ground like you would have hoped it to be, which is positive because if this person's coming with so much secrets and they can't be forthright with you about those secrets, then that's not someone that you want to have on your team anyway. Okay. So, hermit energy, you may find yourself being alone. You could feel a little lonely as well. But the hermit, the bright side of the hermit is learning about yourself. So, you may start to learn what you want in love and what you don't want. And that helps that manifestation come in faster. Like you may find, I don't want anyone with no secrets. I don't want anyone who is flaky, is not consistent. So you start to like think about those things and really envision the type of partner that you're trying to bring forth. It also helps you to learn some type of lesson, maybe like, not getting your hopes up right off the bat, vetting people out and seeing what's tea. And with the Nine of Wands, you may feel very defeated when love does come in for you. So I feel like September, it may be like a start and stop situation. But after that, moving into fall, you may feel like, okay, you know what? I just feel more comfortable alone. I don't really know if I want love. Someone is going to be coming in with that saving energy. All right. So this is kind of like who the universe has been trying to save you for, who they've been trying to teach you to be patient about. Someone's coming in with that. Also, with that saving energy, there's something about this person being very stable, or they do prioritize commitment in their life. They like longevity. They don't like to date around and date this person, that person, that person. When they find someone solid, they kind of like tune into that person and really invest. So your person is coming in, but I do feel like you're going to hit some bumps in the road before that. And there's another person here who's super exciting, but that excitement will die down once you see that there's some inconsistencies with said person. And then after that, expect to be in your lonesome for a little bit, but the universe is just trying to make you really weed out what you want and what you don't want. And then this person comes in. All right. So I guess have your fun with whoever this is that's coming in right away, but just know that they're full of shit. So I wouldn't follow anything that they say. I would just have my little fun and dip out. Okay. Oh, sorry guys, my eye is itching me. Sorry if that grosses you out, guys. You said I think this is happening now. Oh, he is secretive and flighty. That's what I'm saying. He has some secrets, so he could be like dating his ex, he could be trying to get back together with his ex. He could be, oh, hi, Kazam, thank you. He could be, I don't know, hiding something that he doesn't want you to know, but he can't bring it up forward. And it's almost cowardly the way that he's in and out, popping away when he needs to hide. And then when he wants to pop back into your life, you'll hit a certain point where you're going to ghost him with the hermit. And when he tries to hit you up to see you, to hang out again, you just won't even respect that or answer his calls, but you will feel lonely. But really try to entertain yourself the best that you can. Think of the hermit as like being locked in a room, but being locked in a room with all of your favorite things. Learn about yourself. What hobbies and interests really get you going? What makes you smile? When you learn that, you kind of get more self-secure. And then when this new person comes in, you'll be so ready. You'll be like open. So it's all good. All right. Thank you, Amanda. All right. Let me check my email and see if Q sent me anything. Nope, not yet. Okay. Well, we'll be on the lookout. Woo, you're next. Guys, too, I'll be going live and doing live questions tomorrow evening as well. So, tell a friend to tell a friend, or I will see you guys back as well tomorrow. But I'm going to do as many questions tonight as I possibly can, okay? I just wanted to let y'all know that. It's sad because he claims to be a man of God, but he is a liar. Yeah, that is kind of like shady as hell to say that and just be like lying. But you will realize a lot of people in the world who proclaim to be something are falsities. But people who show actions and don't have to like prove to you through what they say, people who show actions are real, but someone who just comes and proclaims this and that, if you go on a date and someone's like, I work out 5 times a week and I go to church every Sunday and I also feed the homeless on a Sunday evening. It's like, okay, let me just watch you and see. You ain't got to sell yourself to me so that when you start acting up, then I'm like sold. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, woo. Sorry, let me get to woo. All right, woo. This one is for you. Trying to drink my kombucha before it gets warm. All right, me and this Taurus being a little flirty on Instagram for about 3 months. Can you tell me how she feels about me, same sex? Okay, period. Period, period, period. All right. So for Woo and the Taurus that's been a little flirty on Instagram for about 3 months, how does this Taurus feel about Woo? How does this Taurus feel about Woo? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. So I would say that she has really high hopes about you. Sorry, she has really high hopes about you. She could feel like this, if you guys were to ever take it there, it would be a very big love, like she would fall in love with you basically, okay? So she feels very positive about you and where this could go. She could have high hopes about it even, okay? Let me clarify these cards. We have the World, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Wands. I'm sorry, what song is playing right now? Not Player's Prayer. Okay. Anyway. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Alrighty. First and foremost, I feel like this Taurus is ready to kick off something romantic between you two. But I do feel like she could feel like the timing may be a little off because first and foremost, the Nine of Wands is here with the Libation card. So she may feel like you have had a tough time. I don't know what you post on Instagram or what you put on your status or whatever, but she may feel like you've been having a tough time. Like things have been kind of hard for you. You could be fed up with love, even. So she's like sending her prayers and wishing you well, but she's wondering if you are open to new love. Okay. So there's something that you said or you did or that you posted that makes her think like, ooh, she's on her last leg about love. She done been drugged through the mud in love. Like, is she gonna be open? Is she healed? That kind of thing. But she wishes you very well with that. And maybe even wishing you well so that you can come towards her a little bit faster. We have the World card. So she may feel like you have closed out a chapter most recently in love in a situation and that you have learned a lesson from that where you kind of empowered yourself. The World card also, especially if you close out a chapter like you had a breakup, it shows like a glow up after that breakup or after whatever situation came to an end. You were blessed with a glow up, so you're looking even more beautiful than before. Okay. And she's very ready and prepared for what's to come between you two. She could be ready to really date seriously or take things to the next level. All right. Four of Wands is here and natural disaster. I do feel like there's something about this Taurus where when it comes to relationships, she also has issues or she also has had false starts in relationships. Um, Maybe she's also seen that with you. So she's also wondering like, are we going to mess up our friendship by doing this? Or is everything going to be good? Will we be in a very peaceful position? Because something could be very risky about getting into a relationship with you or just getting in a relationship with her. Like she could have this pattern where things just kind of false starts, like meeting someone, dating them, and then shit hits the fan. So she could be a little weary about certain things. Like if you're really healed and moved on, if she's ready as well to be in a relationship, if you guys took it there, would it be smooth sailing, no hiccups, no challenges? And she looks like she's ready for the next step. So if you were to say something, she'd be down. like maybe to meeting in person and hanging out. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see anything else. High Priestess, she could already know that you think about her, or she could already know that you are interested in taking things and moving forward. She could already know that it's about to pop off. There's something very spiritual about her or very intuitive, okay? If she's not already like kind of witchy, I don't know. But there's something very intuitive where she can kind of pick up on the vibes. So I think that she's ready for what's next. If you were to shoot your shot, you guys could give it a go. All right. So that was for Woo. And let's see what else is here. All right. We're going to be doing Aquarius now. Thank you, Jamesia. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Who's next, Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, this one is for you. You want to know, is love coming soon? If so, is it long term? If no, what's my money looking like? All right. Well, let's hope that love is coming. Okay. All right. Is money coming toward, what? Is love coming towards Aquarius soon? Is love coming towards Aquarius soon? Yes or no? Is it long term? Yes or no? Will this be long term? Yes or no? Alrighty. So we have the Ace of Cups. So you do have love coming towards you very soon. And this person, tell me all about this person. Okay. Interesting. All right. So whoever this person is, I feel like you've dealt with them before. They definitely can be an ex because we have the Death card here. Now, this could be a Scorpio, but it kind of feels like you already know this person. Also, with the Death card, when they come in, you guys will be starting from scratch. So it's no more picking off where we left off. This is like fully tearing down whatever the relationship was and starting from scratch. You guys will be dating for a little minute. There's a lot of love and passion and feelings. There's a lot of feelings and lovey-dovey energy in the air between you two. There's a new beginning in love between you and this person. Now, is it long term? I don't think so. Okay, something about this person spinning the block and coming towards you again. It'll be good for a second, for a minute, but then eventually you're going to catch the ick in some way. And the reason being is the Chariot. So you may feel like this person doesn't have a lot of willpower. They don't know how to take charge of their life and become something or be successful. You may feel like they lack motivation or drive, and it's going to turn you off. So I don't see it lasting like long term or being your forever person. But this person is coming in, and when they do come in, there's a lot of lovey-dovey energy in the air. But you may feel like they kind of possess similar traits that you didn't like, that they kind of continue to do. So I feel like it will be short-lived, but it's good while it lasts with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here. But when it comes to maybe like your future and your goals, you may feel like you and this person just don't line up, okay? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Sorry, my nose is itchy. You love me. All right. Now I'm going to be doing Catherine. I had no way, can about 3 days, no way. I already have the ick from the sounds of it. Well, you know. Oh, not woo is Q. Okay, woo. I mean, not woo. Q. I thought you was trying to like scam me for a second. I was like, boo boo, I did not get your reading. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but I just did it. So, okay, well, it did say woo in the thing. It did make, but isn't W next to Q on the keyboard? It is. So, I get it. Well, sorry about that, but I'm just glad that we got to the bottom of it because it was bothering me. I did not want it to be like you paid and I don't see it on my screen. So I'm glad we got that covered. All that I got, talking a lie. Sorry, I faded. Think I forgot. You love me. You love me. You love me. All right. All right. This one is for Catherine. Catherine wants to know. Okay. Will Richie have good intentions to be in Catherine's life after they reconnect again? Will Richie have good intentions to be in Catherine's life after they reconnect again? Yes or no? All right. So, Catherine, Dream, will you read my palm? Sure. Okay, so sorry, Catherine. Richie, I feel like will have like he doesn't come with bad intentions. I think his problem once you guys reconnect is his detached state. He has a very detached state, almost like he's jaded in life. Like he's been dealt crazy hands and been through a lot of challenges where he can't see the brighter side, the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's not so much about him treating you badly or having bad intentions. It's more so of like I see a struggle for you to feel like he's being emotionally open or he's giving you effort and energy, like give me high energy, positive energy. He could be very jaded where it almost feels like there's a cloud over his head, you know? And I say that because of the King of Swords. But I also see the Six of Cups. So being together again will give him a lot of comfort and safe feelings about you to where he may feel more comfortable of opening up, of being more positive, of trying new things, putting himself out there. Six of Cups gives nostalgia, like really good feelings. Like when you look at an old photo and you see some of your old friends that didn't snake you out, and you're like, oh my God, I remember that time. Like it was so fun. So being around you will make him feel safe and comfortable to be himself, to be more open, more confident, more charismatic. But when he first comes in, he's interested in there, but he almost feels so jaded. Like I don't know what he's been going through. Let me see. Clarify the King of Swords. All right, we have strategy here. So he could have like this strategy in his head to not be overly excitable about things because he ends up getting disappointed sometimes. And he kind of adopted this mindset that makes him super stiff at first. But tell me about the Six of Cups. Oh shit, sorry. All right, we have idea here. Hmm. Maybe being with you will be very inspiring for him with the idea energy. Like being together again and your positive vibes that you give off and the smile that you kind of make him crack even when he's trying to be so serious and stern will inspire him to live life on the bright side and stop being such a Debbie Downer and stop being so jaded. Like open your eyes to new possibilities of your life and that you can really be happy. So being with you will kind of soften him, but I don't see any bad intentions. I see like he wants to be with you, so he's going to be with you. Because even with that King of Swords, it's like I'd rather be alone. But if I put myself out there to be with someone, I really want to be with them. And then as time progresses between you two and he feels like safe to be himself and safe to trust, he will feel inspired and kind of like feed off of your energy. So if you bring a lot of love and nurturing and joy and care into the relationship, you'll start to see that also that he's giving you that as well. All right. So that's what I have for you, Kat. All right. Hi, Pisces Moon. How are you? How are you? I just seen you on TikTok live. I should have popped in and said something, but I was trying to make an order. I had to be quick, girl. How are you doing? All right. Let's do Steph and then Jasmine and then Pauline. Oh, and then Pisces Moon, period. I'm going to have to go into your live one of these days, Pisces Moon, and support the cause. Okay. Thank you. All right. Hold on one second. Pisces Moon, we're in the same state. We're in the same state, girl. We're going to have to meet up one of these days. All right. This one is for Steph. Did I change the name? I did not. You said I'm good. It's okay. I was doing my subscriber reads and they don't play. I need to go check out your live and see what your people be talking about because I know that you're like growing and growing more on TikTok. You literally post readings every day. I'm like, oh my God, this girl's on it. I gotta come see what that's about. Yes, we're definitely gonna link. I'm serious about that, Pisces. Like, I definitely want to meet you. And I don't know how far you are from me, but I don't think it's too far. But definitely, we're going to link for sure. For sure. Oh, Pauline, you said, hey, you did my reading last month before my weekend getaway with my boyfriend. It was a great time. Thank you for that advice. Most definitely. Pauline, was that for your birthday? I forget what it was, but you told me about it. And I remember the reading was like funny. It was interesting. It showed that you guys could get into a little argument, but hopefully you guys stayed away from that and just had some fun. All right. Sorry, Steph. Let me focus, y'all. I remember that reading, Pauline. All right. Let's see. Listen to me, baby. Yes, I'll DM you on Insta or TikTok. Either one is fine. You can do TikTok if you're on TikTok more, or Insta. Either one is fine, and then I'll end up giving you my number. Happy belated birthday, Pauline. All right, Steph. All right, Steph, this is for you. Steph, I know I have to do your personal reading too. I was contemplating, because I know that you booked it I think like a day ago. And I was contemplating before I even did live readings. I was like, oh my God, if I see Steph in there, I was like, today, maybe I should just do her reading today. But I couldn't because I had so much going on. So I'm glad to see you here. But I definitely was contemplating doing your reading early today. All right, sorry. Let me focus. See what happens when I get too excited, y'all. All right. Will D make arrangements to see you this month? All right. This one is for Steph. Will D make arrangements to see Steph this month? Yes or no? Will D make arrangements to see Steph this month? Yes or no? Alrighty. Baby, oh, yeah. Alrighty. So, Steph, we have the Two of Swords, okay? And then we also have the Six of Pentacles. So, Two of Swords would be like a no, or in the way it happens as no is like being caught up, like either you're indecisive to meet, but I don't feel like it's like a he's thinking, he's sitting around like, should I see Steph? Should I not see Steph? Do I want to see Steph? It's not like that. I feel like he could be hanging out or doing things with the adventure card. So he may just have his own adventures or events that he's doing. He could be hanging out with his friends. He could be doing things with his family where he just may not be prioritizing seeing you. He is definitely on the back of his mind, but he could be very indecisive. Two of Swords also talks about like other people involved. So if he has his friends or family who's really pulling for his attention, then he may end up falling and listening to them versus coming to see you. So it gives very indecisive. And it's also a card that leans towards no. Now, I'm pretty sure this will irritate you a little bit, right? So the way that he will try to make up for this is that when he does see you, he will be very generous with his time. He could be coming with gifts. He could be taking you to a really nice date, something much nicer than what you're used to. Trying to really vie for your forgiveness, or just to get you to kind of move past the fact that he was so busy or he went to go hang out with other people versus you. All right. Also with the death card, you could be like socking it to him. You could be like, you know what? I haven't seen you this whole month, so I'm good on you. You could be giving him a little fake scare, and he could be coming through with some favors or gifts or generosity, whatever it may be. So Seven of Pentacles is on the bottom, which means that this could be waiting. You could be waiting to see him because he's like, doing other things. All right, Six of Cups is kind of where you guys are currently at. So there's something very nostalgic. There's a lot of things that remind you about the past when you guys first met. It's a very comforting feeling. So he feels very positive towards you. He feels like he does miss you. He loves this reconciliation, but he also may be falling short on prioritizing you this month. And he will try to make up for it in any way that he knows he can sweeten the spot with you, okay? So that's what I'm seeing. So just a lot of indecisive energy. Oh my gosh, you did my reading last month. My ex broke contact. We have been talking and even seen each other, mostly for the kids and the family, but it's a start. I mean, that's a start. For the kids, that's a start. For the kids, okay? You got my reading very much on point. Sounds like I'm low on the totem pole. I ain't want to say that, okay? And I don't feel like you're low on the totem pole. I don't. You know how I feel about you, Steph. But for some reason, he will be like in his head doing math calculations about should he go see you or should he go to the bar with his friends. I don't know what's up about that. But I do see that he understands the weight that this connection holds because he comes in with some generosity after. I feel like the thing for you will be like having that conversation and saying, the gifts are nice, the money is nice, the dates are nice. You can always do that. But what you cannot do is not prioritize me. You need to show me how you feel about me. So that's what I'm seeing, okay? But you're not low on the totem pole in this lifetime. Hello. Come on now. What? He's supposed to drown. All right. Jasmine is next, and then Pauline, and then Pisces Moon. Right. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, oh Lord, not the big mama coming around. But for real, it's an affirmation. All right, Jasmine. All right. That's good. All right. Jasmine, this one is for you. I just met this guy named Shaq. Okay. Who's about to get out of prison. Oh. Okay. And I'm trying to figure out what his real intentions are with me because I want to know the meaning of me and him meeting spiritually. Okay, period. All right. For Jasmine, can you tell me Shaq's real intentions with her? What are Shaq's real intentions with her? What are Shaq's real intentions with Jasmine? I think I just got your message, Pisces Moon. Alrighty. I was gonna say, is he coming to stay with you? I didn't want to assume. That's why I didn't say it. But the Four of Wands came out. Oh, thank you, Steph, for the super sticker. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. All right, loving life. Okay, you ain't got to yell at me. No, my list is not long. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I wonder if this guy's asking to come stay at your house. Okay, because that's interesting to me. What's under that? The Emperor. If he was looking to come stay with you, I do feel like with that Emperor energy, there's something about taking care of a lot of responsibilities. So things that you may feel overburdened with, he could really come in and like help you with those things, help around the house. Hopefully he will have a job, help pay some bills, you know? The Emperor is a good energy when it comes to the Four of Wands. You want an Emperor in your home because they're going to hold shit down. So I can't even fault him for that. That looks positive, okay? We have the Ace of Wands here. All right. So a big part of his intentions is physical. There is an energy of wanting to take you down. All right. There's a lot of passion here, by the way, with the Ace of Wands, but I feel like he's very physically attracted to you and he also could be very horny. So, the Ace of Wands doesn't really have longevity. So I'm wondering, what's beyond the surface of that, right? Because that's not a bad thing. If someone's attracted to you, if they're feeling very excitable to meet you and hold you and do other things, that's not such a bad thing. All right. There's also an energy of him feeling like he got lucky by meeting you. Okay, hopefully the intentions are good. So this is the other thing. We have the World card here as his intentions. The World card could be like closing out a chapter. So he could be wanting to close out his time in prison and close that out. He's learned his lesson, move forward, and elevate his life. So that's not bad. That shows that he doesn't have plans on being a repeat offender, which is a good thing. He may also feel like being with you and having your support will help elevate him in life to where he can be an outstanding citizen and an outstanding man. Let's clarify the world. Right now, I feel like he's talking a really good game, probably trying to persuade you to allow him to be at your house or probably be on probation at your house, which, it is what it is. He does need like a good environment to be around so that he doesn't get back into bad things. He also feels like you give him a coach type of energy. So you inspire him, you motivate him, you kind of speak really good energy into him. The only thing I would say, right? There's definitely an energy of like wanting to sleep with you. Okay, I mean, he been in there for I don't know how long, so there's an energy there. He's very excited to meet you in person. He could be trying to persuade you to allow him to come and stay with you. Um, this can be good or bad. So if you are going to allow for that to happen, because he has the emperor energy, you don't need to be afraid of delegating big responsibilities on him, letting him know that you're not someone who's gullible. Like if he's going to be there, he has to be doing something to make your life easier, like you're making his life easier. So I feel like if you hold those standards when he comes out, and if you do want to be in a relationship with him, you kind of just lay down the law. I think sometimes with a lot of people, men or women, when people come out of the system, they tend to go easy on them because they're like, oh my God, they just did some time. It's so hard. But they spent all that time in there, and the people in there are not going easy on them. So don't ease up off of him. Lay down the law, set your boundaries, set your rules, give him responsibilities that he has to stay on top of. One of the things about men and women who are incarcerated, they learn an incredible deal of um, self discipline. They work on a routine, and that's what keeps them out of trouble. So I would do that. Um, let's see what the spiritual reason is between you two meeting each other. What's the spiritual reason between Jazz and this guy meeting each other? What's the spiritual connection? What is that about? Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so the divine could have seen that this person is kind of like outcasted, or is in a victim state, or could be overlooked by a lot of people, maybe even their own family, and they need a friend. They need support. They need someone who's going to really give them a chance. The same thing goes for you, because this could be mirroring. So you may have felt like in love, you were overlooked by the people that you were interested in and genuinely tried to be there for. You may feel left out in the cold when it comes to love, like you can't find the right person out, in society. So you guys coming together is like we choose each other and we uplift each other to come out of that sunken place of just feeling outcasted, alienated, overlooked. You know, maybe even like give people would give you guys the bare minimum. So I feel like you guys can come together, love on each other, and show a lot of effort. And it kind of empowers both of you to feel like, okay, this is my person who puts me first, prioritizes me, puts me on a pedestal, treats me like a queen or a king. So that could be a big reason. I would just say, no matter how good the conversations are, you definitely want to set yourself up to protect yourself, your assets, your livelihood before this person comes. Because even though you've been speaking to them, where they're sitting, you get to know the real them when they come out. But one thing I really like about this person is that they exude emperor energy. So they may even, like, over time, once they get on their feet, start to think of ways that they can start their own business, which is nice. And they definitely will be a leader, and they can handle heavy responsibilities. They're very serious about the responsibilities and very serious about who they're romantic with, who they're dealing with. So that's one thing I can say that I like about this person. But they definitely feel like they hit the jackpot with you. Just make sure you let them know, like, the pot ain't deep. Okay. So that's all. That's all I want to say. But it looks good. I'm not going to hate on it. It looks good. He can't stay with me. No room. That's good. I was looking for player's energy. Thank you. No, I didn't see anything about no player energy. I don't see anything about another woman or talking to other people. But he may be trying to look for you for like some type of foundation or stability. So even if he's staying, I don't know, halfway house or someone else's home, he may spend a lot of time with you. But I also see him like holding down some responsibilities for you. So if you've been feeling like you've been carrying too much by yourself, then I feel like this guy can really help out with that. And you also want to look forward to, I don't know, something in the future about a home. Okay. But I'm gonna leave it there. I have faith in you that you're a very smart woman, so you'll be just fine. All right, let's see. Thank you, Jazz. All right, Pauline, you're next, and then Pisces Moon. I feel like my lips are dry. Oh, okay. You said love has let you down. That's okay. Those were just not the right people, you know. Love has let me down a lot too, but I've found some really good pieces in the mix of the chaos. So I'm very what's the word I want to use? I'm very like sure that this is what's gonna happen for you too. You're gonna meet some really great pieces within your lifetime, and hopefully your forever guy. You know, that's what I wish for you. All right, Pauline, this one is for you. I'm loving all the love questions tonight, guys. I love doing love questions. They're just, I don't know, it exhilarates me. All right, what's the advice to help my current romantic relationship move forward? I want him to be the one, period, Pauline. All right, what advice can you give to Pauline, Spirit, to help her current romantic relationship move forward? What advice can you give to Pauline to help her current romantic relationship move forward? Period. Okay. All right, we have judgment here. So, whatever this connection is, whoever this person is, there's purpose behind this. You two were called to be together. The divine said, you and you come to the front. You guys are going to be together. So, there's some type of purpose here, divine alignment. We also see that with the lovers as well. All right. So, let's talk about your advice. We have the Four of Pentacles here, first and foremost. The advice with the Four of Pentacles could be like, okay, Four of Pentacles can talk about two things. So you could be one or two of these situations. You could be someone who maybe holds back too much and doesn't allow this person into the deepest parts of you, the deepest feelings that you have. But if that's not you, then the Four of Pentacles could urge you to not be possessive over this connection. If you really prize this person up high and you put them on a pedestal, and you have like possessive tendencies that you're really trying to protect it from being taken from you, you need to let your guard down a little bit and be have a little bit more freeness in your spirit, okay? Because holding on to something so tightly is just not going to be healthy for the relationship. And if you guys are trying to build a very strong foundation, it's not good for the beginning steps of the connection. Like, for example, I dated this guy, and when I first dated him, he wanted to trade locations, not a problem. But it became a problem as we got deeper and deeper into the connection. It became too crazy. It became a little bit much. It had positive intentions behind it, but it was very possessive of both of us that it kind of turned into some bullshit. Okay. So let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. All right, we have good news coming. What else? All right, I don't know. I feel like the universe is trying to reassure you that everything will be okay, but you can untighten your grip. Like if you give a little bit more freedom, or if you pull back from maybe a possessive nature of you just kind of trying to claim what's yours and wanting everything else to stay away. But if you give a little bit more freedom, you will see positive outcomes from that. You'll continue to get good news, even seeing that this person does right by you in your face and out of your face. Okay. Something is very blessed about this connection. Obviously, you guys have high reservations for each other, and this literally is what the Four of Pentacles is about: reservation. Like when you have an expensive piece of jewelry and you put it into the reserve, you put it into the bank for safekeeping because you prize it so highly. But maybe you need to release that because he's not going anywhere. He's here to stay, and he will prove that he can be trustworthy and committed in your face and out of your face. Okay, so it makes it for a very healthy connection. All right, Seven of Wands is here. Seven of Wands can feel like you're trying to prove yourself when all odds are against you. So I don't know if you're having issues with like family or friends who could be naysayers, who try to feed you negative thoughts, are not super supportive, don't understand the love that you have. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands is like not falling prey to the haters. Okay. This is like when you're on a stage and you have so many people in the crowd and they may have a favorite and you're not the favorite and they start booing you, but you still perform and you show that you're the best one at the show. So with the Seven of Wands, no matter who may not be a believer of this love, you need to like shut it out and just keep pushing forward. Don't get down on yourself. Feed positive energy and affirmations about this connection because it will stand the test of time. I also see this energy of like you and this person sticking it through being together, and people who were in established connections and we're trying to give you advice, those connections don't stand the test of time. So let's see what's going on with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you guys have luck or good karma on your side. So I just see things remaining very positive and continuously being positive between you two. You guys will be proving a lot of people wrong who just didn't believe that this would last. Okay. Hmm. Last, we have the Lovers. I feel like the best advice with the Lovers is first and foremost having faith in divine, that you guys are strong enough to like keep going and have longevity. But the Lovers also could talk about just making sure that your standards match up to what standards you have for your person. So, like, some people see this in a way of like, if I'm by myself and I'm with my friends, I'm not going to flirt with other guys because I would hope that my person is not flirting with other girls. But it's deeper than that. It gets as deep as like, how sometimes you may get angry at your partner and you want to gossip to your friends, but you got to think like, would I want him to get angry at me and gossip to his friends? No. So it's deeper than that. It's in like every little thing that you do. How would he feel about that? Would he be fine about that? Does this hurt him in any way? Does this put bad juju on our connection? So it goes deep. You want to make sure that you're doing things that he would approve of, because you are having faith that the things that you can't see that he's doing, you would approve of. It's about respect, okay? So I don't know if there's any little things that you may have done that may not have been respectful to him. Maybe you said certain things in confidence to other people, but you want to like, okay? Lovers. Oh, okay. There's some thoughts here that maybe he isn't doing the things that you would respect when he's not around, but you have triumph here, so it's a success. Maybe you could be in your head. Don't allow things to stress you out too much. Maybe when he's out of your sight, you stress a little bit, or when he goes out with his friends, you stress because you just want him to be cool. Like, be cool. Don't do anything that's gonna aggravate me. I see this being very successful. So anything that he is doing when you're not around, I don't feel like it's anything to damage the connection. You need to give a little bit more freedom. That's what I'm feeling. Give him some freedom. Because how can you really test the relationship without freedom? You know what I'm saying? How can you really see if this person's the one for you without freedom? It's like almost like you like, okay, let's talk about pets. Like, you want to see if your pet is potty trained. You want to make sure that they, when you go to work, they're not going to piss and shit on the carpet. But how can you test that if you just lock them in the cage? You know, how can you see if they have grown up, if they've learned their lesson, if they're trained? So same same difference about your relationship. You got to give a little bit more freedom to see if this person is really solid, and you'll be proved positively that that person is solid. All right. All right. So that was for you, Pauline. Oh, he's the one that holds back your possessive. So he can't listen to this reading, unfortunately, but he needs to be comfortable to be more open, more vulnerable. But maybe with that freedom, you will start to see that he's a little bit more comfortable, vulnerable. I know I was dating this one guy before, and I did not play no games. I didn't play no games. And I think this guy was scared to like even tell me anything because I didn't play no fucking games. And then once we broke up, then and we were still friends, then he was so open and telling me everything. And I was like, where was this during the relationship? But it's because I scared the fuck out of him. So, you know, you know. All right. So thank you, Pauline. And I'm wishing you the best with your boo. I feel like you guys will stand the test of time. Anyone who was hating on your relationship, they will, be eating their words. So that's what I see. Okay, Amanda, and Nisi, let me check and see what's going on with the transactions. All right, hold on. Who said, okay, Amanda said she sent a second question. Hold on. Okay, that's the first one. Yes, I did, Amanda. I did. 1 second. I did. All right. So Amanda, and then who else? All right, Pisces Moon. I see you have 2 questions, I believe. And then who is this? Nisi. I got you. Yes, Amanda, I have your second question, okay? So I'll be doing Pisces Moon next. Your 2 questions. Hold on. Let's get into your first one. So it's Pisces Moon, then Amanda, then Nisi, okay? You're welcome, Amanda. Oopsies. All right, Pisces Moon. Wait, let me make sure this is the first question. All right, let's see. What is this saying? All right, someone has been putting their trash bags on my car. Is this intentional to me or is someone just being dirty? Okay, what? That's crazy as hell. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's really tea. What time is it? Okay, good timing. It's not bad. All right. Someone has been putting trash bags on Pisces Moon's car. Is this intentional? Yes or no? Is this intentional to Pisces Moon? Is someone doing this intentionally to Pisces Moon? Yes or no? Okay, I feel like someone is just being dirty. I don't feel like this is intentional to you. I also feel like you'll catch who this person is. Hold on. I feel like you may catch who this person is within moderation or time. Like if you're a little bit patient, if you're a little bit more patient, you'll catch this person at the right time. With that being said, once you see where they go or maybe what apartment or home they coming out of, this person could be fined, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you can go and tell your community office. I feel like you'll catch this person soon. Let me see. Something about temperance. Also, too, okay, temperance also is like balance, right? So I wonder if this person is doing that to you almost like because someone has done that to them. Maybe they feel like they're catching you, like they think you're doing it to them, or your car resembles someone who has done that to them. So they could be doing that to be shady. Let me see. Yeah, we have natural disaster here. So it's almost like it's not intentional. It's just something that happened. You could be getting hit in the crossfire of this person trying to be shady or get back someone who has been doing this to them. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, again, we have real estate here. So I feel like if you catch this person, like say you're looking out your window at the right time, you may catch them. You should take pictures of them. You may catch them getting into their own car. You could take a picture of their license plate. I don't know if your community makes people like register their car when they move in. They have to like I don't know if your community does this, but I know that like in my old community, when we first moved in, everybody had to um, say what car they were driving and also had to give their license plate number. But other than that, you may be able to see what door they go into and you can catch their apartment number. But I would take pictures as proof when you catch this person and then go to your leasing office or your community office. They can issue this person possibly a fine. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're getting caught in the crossfire of two neighbors beefing, and they think that they're catching you or doing you in so good, but it's wrong person. See, we have the Seven of Cups and we also have the Five of Wands. So I feel like you've been in your head about this, wondering if you're imagining things or if you're delusional about this. Like you can't put your hands around it, but you're caught into someone's beef. They can't get to this person. They think that they got you, but that's delusional as well. You're not even the person doing that to them. So they can't even they're trying to beef back or they're trying to be petty back, but they're wrong person. But that is crazy as hell. If you stay on the watch, on the lookout, I don't know if you have like a window where you can go see, you'll catch this person, I'm telling you. I'm sorry. That is crazy as hell. I can't believe you're going through that. I would be pissed. I would be pissed. I think I put two and two together because the same colored trash bags was in the dumpster, but they left one of their bags at my car. There was a piece of mail on top of one of the bags. Ooh, that's good. That's good evidence. That's so wild. The way the cards be aligning is funny. Yes, it is funny. It's funny. This card right here is cracking me up. Oh my God. Okay, let's go to your second question. I'm sorry that you've been going through that. I would be pissed. I would be pissed. But you're getting evidence, so good. Did you take a picture of their mail, even though you're not supposed to do that? But at this point, all is fair. All is fair. All right, let me go to your second one. Um, hold on, let me see something. All right, after this, I'll be doing Amanda, Nisi, and then Jewel. All right. Am I being paranoid about my past? Sorry, wait. Am I being paranoid about my connection because of my past? Or is there something truly off going on? Okay. Ooh, juicy questions, Pisces. Tell me, where do we go from here? I can't feel it. All right. Is Pisces Moon being paranoid about her connection because of her past? Or is there something truly off going on? All right. I do feel like you're being paranoid, my friend. Seven of Swords is coming up on the bottom of the deck. So this is kind of like what is under the surface. You have some underlying trust issues, maybe because you were done wrong in the past. Behind that, we have the King of Swords. So you have a no tolerance policy when it comes to your trust, you know? If someone does deceive you, you could be done like the first time. So a part of you could be seeking that out, just wondering, like, okay, is this person going to disappoint me? Are they doing something? If they are, don't think that it can get past me. I have a no tolerance policy, period, with that King of Swords, okay? Now we have the World card, which means that that chapter of you being lied to or disrespected, is closed. You have upgraded from that. You have a level up. This new partner of yours is a level up from your ex. And I feel like you don't have to go through that. Especially with the world, it shows like you've learned your lesson. You didn't go back to that ex that did you wrong. And the universe has blessed you with this new connection. Let me clarify that for you. Letting it burn. Ooh, okay. What else? Oh, okay. So what you left behind was someone who was a mask. So they were a deceiver, a cheater, a liar, con artist, whatever you want to call them. Okay. But what you have right now is the promise card, which is, you know what this card is. You work with these cards too, but it's soulmate energy, like someone who is dedicated and devoted to you. So you need to lean into that. The other card we have here is the Page of Cups. Emotionally, you could be very sensitive right now. Okay. So that's something that you want to take into consideration and possibly work on. And Pisces Moon, I would think that you're a Pisces Moon. So you do have that water energy, and you being in that King of Swords means that someone really did it in to you in the past, and it's a energy that you don't ever want to experience again. So when it comes to anything that makes you emotionally heightened or emotionally triggered, it's really hard for you to process those emotions, and it can do a number on you. So you really, whoever this person is, you just want them to know, don't play with your heart, because the emotional sensitivity is around. Okay. I also feel like whoever your partner is with the Page of Cups, this person kind of knows how your mind works, and they tend to apologize to you even if there's nothing that they really did wrong. They just tend to be like very apologetic, or trying to lift your spirits, or doing nice things for you just to get back into a better space where you're not questioning them, you know? So I feel like this person really cares about you. Ooh, look, you have sweet dream on the bottom, so nothing to stress about. You should be sleeping with both eyes closed around this person. You can trust them. All right. We have natural disaster again. So, again, these are just natural occurrences. You can't help how you feel, but those feelings are there. They're valid. But you also need to see if I'm in this place and I don't like being in this place, I don't like being on edge. How can I reaffirm myself to feel safe in this connection? All right. And I feel like you'll figure that out because you're a spiritualist. You'll figure out the methods that work best for you, you know? I feel like everything is good with this person. I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. They're doing right by you, and they really do. I feel like this person, they really don't like if you feel disappointed by them or if you feel some type of way towards them. So they try to do everything in their power to like get you guys back in a very smooth place if you get irritated with them. And it kind of shows how much they care about you. Oh, you pushed them away a lot. Let me read your messages. You said, oh, I'm gonna cry. I almost felt like crying too. I don't know why, but I almost felt like crying too. And I already cried during one of my readings today because someone like crashed out on someone and they were like, can you tell me your advice on this? And I got to talking about myself and like how I've crashed out in the past and it's not worth it. Like, don't ruin your reputation. Don't let people get the best of you. And I started crying a little bit and I was like, oh, hell no. Get your life together. Yeah. Yes, we're still live, Lioness of God. Okay. You're welcome, Pisces Moon. And Pisces Moon, if you ever need anything, if you ever need a reading, you can just message me and I'll just do your reading. Like it's no tea, seriously. Because I might need to come to you for some too, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Yes, I've been hella sensitive too. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh my goodness. All right. Pisces Moon, thank you for stopping in the live. Pisces Moon Tarot. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love seeing you here. I'm definitely going to support. So if you're going live tomorrow, I will be in that live, girl. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and do Amanda. Amanda. Thank you, Pisces. All right, Amanda. Let's see. Let me go. Oh, sorry. Let me also call out who I have left as well, but hold on.
Can you repeat that?
Y'all tripping with these names now. Y'all are tripping with these names, okay? I can't. All right, let me just tell y'all who's next. Hold on. Let me pull up Amanda's question first. All right. Thank you, Kazam. Thank you. All right, so who all is next? Of course, we're doing Amanda right now. We're gonna be doing Nisi right after that, then Jewel, then Boss Babe, which I love, and then we have Zatty. Zatty, no shade, but I really hate that name. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with some weirdo who was in my life for some time. Okay. And I hate that name. But for you, we will just ignore that. All right. Let's go ahead and do Amanda. All righty. Amanda, this reading is for you. You said, I am currently applying to new jobs. My current job is toxic. I'm sorry to hear that. Will I land a new role soon? All right. So, will Amanda land a new role soon so that she can leave her toxic current job? Will she land a new role soon? Yes or no? Ooh, okay, period. What else? Ooh, wow, you got some good cards, honey. All right. So first and foremost, the answer is yes. You will land a new role soon. I know this because the Fool talks about heading in a new direction or stripping what you know of yourself and becoming a new person. So a new role could definitely be coming in your life very soon. With the Fool, you're having a new beginning in your career, which is nice, and Judgment as well, which is the universe pulling you out of the line of all of its children and calling you to the front and saying, "Here you go. Now go perform." Okay, so you're being called into a new role very soon, as you wish. Tell me about this. Ooh, wow. What else? Okay. Good news. Good news coming towards you. You could be getting good news. You see how like my fingers kind of look like blinds on the card? I feel like you could be getting good news like right when the sun is rising or maybe like during the time that the sun is setting. And I know that's very late to be getting an email or very early, but I'm also getting something about like I don't know, let me see something really quick. Let me look something out. Interesting. I don't know, something about like the blinds and like the way that the sun is setting. I was going to say something about daylight savings, but we're currently in daylight savings right now until November 2nd. So there's that. All right. We also have indulgence, which is the Fool. So whatever this new beginning is, it's something that you are going to truly, truly enjoy and something that you can celebrate. Okay. Judgment here is loss. So what's interesting about that is, let's see. Oh, Seven of Wands. Okay. Maybe you tried to go up for a certain role before and now the universe is bringing it back around. Sometimes Judgment could feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Like you tried to interview for a certain position before and they gave it to someone else. And it could have been really hard on you because at that time you were also trying to leave this position to go to something a little bit more positive. I feel like that role could be coming back up for you. You definitely should apply to it again. Don't let what happened in the past deter you from going towards this because I feel like what was a loss is going to be a second opportunity and it's going to be something that you'll be able to perform in or you'll be called to do this time around. All right. I see you really enjoying your time wherever you're going to be going. You also can make a really good ally with the Two of Cups. You can make a really good ally where you're going to that makes going to the job a little bit easier because this is someone that you can talk with in past time. They have your back. You guys look out for each other, that type of vibe. Okay. That's what I have for you. So definitely going to a new role very soon. You said this has definitely happened. Okay. So, you know, if that role comes back up and it was like your dream role, you knew that you're going to be in a good department, you felt like it was going to be a little bit easier because I also see like whatever work you do now with I seen the 10 of Wands. So it could be very daunting or just very insufferable, very overwhelming every day. You know, you can't catch a break. this could be possibly much easier task for you to do, where you're not leaving work so depleted, where you can come home and actually, relax and not feel like you have to go straight to the shower and straight into the bed. So I love that for you. I'm wishing you the best with that. Everybody deserves peace where they work, period, because you're doing more for the company than, even though you're getting paid, you're doing more for the company every day. You're giving them so much time of your day every day. The least you can ask for is some peace. So I'm wishing that for you. It is with the long hours. I'm wishing the best for you. I'm wishing that you have like the most favorable schedule, that you can just take a load off a little bit and just be happy. So I want that for you. All right. Thank you, Amanda. Let's go on to Nisi. I feel like I have to burp, but I don't want to burp on live. No, did I spell that right? No, I did not. All right, perf. You're welcome. All right, let's just make sure that we got everything together. I think this was... Okay. All right, Nisi, Jewel, Boss Babe, and then Zatty. Oh, Lordy. All right. All right, so Nisi, this one is for you. Nisi, this one is for you. All right, Nisi wants to know, Spirit, any career advice for her current company that she works for. Give me some career advice for Nisi for the current company that she works for. What can help her along in her career? All right. What's going on with the boss? 3 of Wands. Okay, interesting. What is this? Okay. Whoever's your boss or whoever's the main person in charge, they will be relocating very soon. I don't think like they're moving. Well, maybe they could be moving, but they could be moving because the company is sending them to another department, another role. So whoever your current boss at this time won't be your current boss down the line. I see this person moving on. There definitely will be a replacement. So I don't know what that means for you, but I guess that means like, if you're trying to advance, and you know how some people try to advance, so they try to schmooze their boss or they try to like kiss ass a little bit. It's not really worth kissing this person's ass because pretty soon they'll be gone. Or maybe it is worth kissing their ass because maybe they can write you a reference letter before they leave. So kind of be very strategic with this boss, knowing that they're going to leave eventually. Maybe like, schmooze them a little bit so you can get that reference before they leave. Okay. All right. So there's that. We have the High Priestess here. This just lets me know that you should definitely follow your intuition. Be very intuitive with your work. Sometimes at work, they try to make you like this robot. They try to make you think and act like a robot, be overly logical, but something could be helping you by just following your intuition versus being super logical. I had this conversation with my mom the other day. We were talking about like robots and like how AI and robots and drones are going to be the new thing in wars. And I was like, we were talking about like how in the past there were war generals who won these wars through intuition. They didn't have all this technology to win a war. So I felt like having all of these robots and all these technology kind of will make for a lot of losers in war, because there's a lot of third world countries that don't have that access to these robots, but they can still be the victors just by using intuition. I know. That's what we were talking about. So there's something here too, like, try to do things more intuitively. Exercise your third eye sometimes because you will have a lot of reward following that. Let's see how. Tell me about the High Priestess. Yeah, okay. We have origin, which is like going back to the basics. So I don't know if they're trying to make you use some type of system or there's a certain way that they may want things to be done, but I do feel like you're going to be pulled to do something more intuitive and you may end up getting rewarded for that or recognition. Something about your results will be better than everybody else who used maybe a system to do things. Maybe to dumb things down for you guys, they have you guys using a system. But I feel like with your clientele or whatever your tasks are at work, taking a more intuitive approach will show that you have more care or dedication to the job in some way. All right. So, use that when when it's beneficial, like when your third eye is calling you to do something, trust your intuition and see where it lands you. We have the world here, so definitely going to be a opportunity for you to climb the ladder or for you to get promoted or raised. Let's see what's going on with that. How can Nisi get this raise or promotion with the world card? Okay, we have overload. What else is here? Interesting. Okay, what's the justice card? Okay. So I see you hitting a goal, but it's not going to happen naturally or easily or the way that it should. First and foremost, there's going to be like a promotion on the line. I see you putting in the most work. I see you working your ass off to even to exhaustion. But unfortunately, someone less qualified or less of a hard worker is going to steal that opportunity from you. And it may seem that way at first. But what I do see happening is justice, which really stamps the energy of integrity and what's fair and what's balanced. So if you feel like something is stolen from you that you work so hard to prove yourself for, you have an even more valuable offer coming in for you down the line. So don't feel no type of way when this person sweeps in and probably steals that promotion or that role. You have something that gives more money that you will be put up for. That is going to come to you. You have karma swinging around and pushing you into this position. And I feel like you'll get paid out more than whatever this initial role was. So you're literally the winner here. Something, all of your investments, all of your efforts are going to pay off. And you may be a little upset at first when this person comes in and takes the thing that you had your eyes on, but the universe is bringing you in a much more lucrative and profitable role that's just for you. You will see that happen later on. So karma will be spinning the block for you in some way. Okay. Anything else? Let's see if there's any other advice for you. King of Pentacles, I just see you being in a big role where you're making a lot of money. Or maybe if you work for commission, the commissions are much larger checks coming your way. You have to just stay very focused. And if something is not granted to you and someone else gets it, it wasn't for you because you're owed a much bigger role. You're owed much more of an investment. Okay. So I do see that. So keep your eyes out for that because you could be going through some type of disappointment when something comes up that you go after and you may not get it, but keep your eyes open because there's something that's going to pay you out much greater than that little chump change that maybe you were trying to get. Okay. That's what I see. That's what I see for you. All right. Thank you, Nisi. Yes, the office manager did relocate. We wasn't cool. Well, fuck him then. Fuck that man. Like fuck him. Who gives a fuck? So good thing that he left. Now you can get to work. Okay, let the next person come in. So there's a new manager coming in. I don't know if the new manager already came in. How do you feel about that manager? Do you feel like they're cool? Do you feel like they are willing to help promote you, lead you in the right direction? But that's funny. Maybe things will get better. And again, if some type of promotion comes up and you don't get it, do not sweat it, honey. You're being led to a lot of abundance, something more abundant than the role that you thought you wanted. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see who's next. Thank you, Nisi. I'm wishing you the best, by the way. Making all the money, bringing home all the bacon. Okay. All right, Jewel. We have Jewel, then we have Boss Babe, and then Zatty. Okay. Ugh, I do not like that name. All right, Jewel. Let me put you on the screen. You're welcome, Nisi. Have a great night, by the way. Thank you for supporting. All right, Jewel. My girl Jewel is in here, I think. All right, Jewel, this is for you, my love. I hope you're doing well since our last reading. All right, Jewel. You want to know, is your male Capricorn coworker meant to be a romantic partner in your life or just a lesson from the universe? Okay. All right, this reading is for Jewel. Is Jewel's male Capricorn worker meant to be a romantic partner in her life, or is this just a lesson from the universe? Alrighty. All right, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is why the Capricorn coworker could be interested in you, like being of Earth sign himself or whoever. With that Queen of Pentacles, you definitely possess like wifey energy, a very stable person, prospect to be with. You could be really secure, have a lot of security in your life. You could possess great, like a really uplifted behavior and vibe to you that he could really like. Okay. But I don't know if this is meant to be like a real romantic connection. It feels like something that will be in your life or that you will take part in, but will also leave your life just as quickly. So there's a very quick energy here. I see the Knight of Wands. I also see the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of physical attraction and maybe even lust that you guys have towards each other, but I don't really know if there's longevity here. Okay. Also, we have the Two of Wands, right? So even though you're interested in this male Capricorn, there could be a new interest coming in your life that you may turn your sights from this male Capricorn to this new person. So it feels like this Capricorn doesn't do much to keep your attention over time, which is an indicator that I don't really feel like this is gonna be something long, have longevity. I also feel like the Capricorn could suffer anxiety or paranoia with the Nine of Swords. So trying to date this person can be very difficult because they could have trust issues, they could have anxiety issues, they don't know how to calm their nervous system, okay, to like really move forward and get to know someone and love. So they could have a very nervous energy about romance, like dating people. So it could be like a lack of progress on his end. And then I also see like a lot of lust, but the Ace of Wands is like lighting a match. It's like as quickly as the flame goes up is as quickly as it extinguishes. So this may just be a very short-lived thing. And I would say look out for someone else who could be getting your attention that makes you not really think about the Capricorn very much. Let me see. Two of Wands. Okay. There's someone else that you're going to consider in your life. This Capricorn is not doing their big one. They're not really like, okay, it's the mystery and the chase right now that's really good, but there's going to be someone else who really puts forth that confident energy that may even chase you a little bit more harder. And there's going to be this energy of excuse me, there's going to be this energy of like, okay, I like you, but I like you, but this person's doing a lot and I feel like this may be better suited for me. So there's someone else coming in very soon who may distract you from your interest in this Capricorn. Give me another card. All right, endorsement as well. So this person comes with heavy persuasion of why they should be with you or why you should focus on them. They come with a lot of generosity or a lot of favor. They come in really putting a smile on your face or exciting you. That kind of sets your sights out of the Capricorn man. Let's see why the Capricorn male is like so paranoid. Nine of Swords. Hmm. Okay. Confinement on the bottom of the deck. So this Capricorn man could self-sabotage a lot of romantic prospects all in the name of self-love, which is not bad, okay? So maybe this Capricorn male has over prioritized people over himself in the past and it hasn't ended very well. Now, self love is not bad. He can have a lot of self concern. He could be trying to heal from things that have kind of stumped his growth or hurt him. But I feel like it's transcribing not as self love. It's kind of like showing as paranoia or anxiety or overthinking. Okay. So kind of afraid to like get off of this ride where he's been all about himself and then putting someone else in the picture. It scares him. Yeah. You have stop here. There's even certain times where you feel rejected, maybe, or you will feel rejected by him. It's not that he's not interested, but he also is like very afraid to have someone else in the picture because maybe he tends to overindulge in people and it hasn't led him well. Okay. Lastly, we have the Ace of Wands, which shows that there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. There's a lot of lust and physical energy that you guys have towards each other. Tell me about that. All right. Right now, you and him are like the top people in each other's heart space or head space. You guys think about each other too much. Okay. Also, see you and him trying to align schedules to see each other because the intensity of the physical attraction is so crazy. So that's kind of cute. Like just trying to make sure that you guys take breaks at the same time or trying to make sure that he's working around your shift at the same time. I don't know, and he definitely reserves you to a high regard as you do him right now. But I do feel like there's someone else coming in who's going to be pushing the pen a little bit harder and stronger than this guy, and it kind of fizzles after a while. So I would enjoy it while you can right now, but also look into this person's mannerisms when it comes to that overthinking or paranoia or you know, being a little nervous about pushing this forward, making this real because I've been trying to love myself and maybe I over prioritize other people. So there's a fear there. And pretty soon someone else is going to smoke this person. Like they're going to come in, they're going to be very intentional, they're going to be very confident, and it's kind of going to make you think less and less about this Capricorn male. Okay. Enjoy it now, though. It seems really fun and interesting, especially when you guys see each other. It's a lot of tension. Okay. It's a lot of tension. All right. Nisi said, we don't have one yet. I'm hoping they're cool. It's been toxic, hostile work environment. Ugh, why is everybody having that same storyline of the toxic workplace? Like, it bothers me so much. Y'all don't even know it bothers me a lot. Like Labor Day, I went to Walmart to get food to cook And I was just so happy to see everybody just off of work. Like it really made me happy. I don't know why, but I just like ugh, I'm so happy to see that no one's laboring except for the people in the grocery store. But hopefully they're making that check working on a holiday. So I don't know, but I hate that. I don't like the toxic work environments. Like, what's wrong with people? All right, Jewel, that's what I have for you. I'll speak to you soon, Jewel. Thank you so much. All right, boss babe, let's do you. Oh, I know who boss babe is. I won't say her name, but hi. All righty, boss babe. All right, let me change it on the screen. You're welcome, Jewel. Hold on. Boss babe, this one's for you. All right, so boss babe, first of all, this is a reading for boss babe. All right, I'm thinking about going back to dancing. Spirit guides, should I or just focus all my energy on my lash business? All right, let's see. Should boss babe go back to dancing? Yes or no? Should boss babe go back to dancing? Yes or no? Alrighty. So, what I'm seeing about you dancing, something is looking very enticing to you with the Page of Wands, you know? Something looks very excitable about like maybe going back in the club, dancing, making some money every night. But the universe is giving you a strong and very stern no. Okay, King of Swords. It's a hell no. Okay. And the reason being is the Knight of Wands. Something is so short lived, it's a waste of time even going back there because during that time that you're trying to go back there and see if that's going to be lucrative, you could be spending on your lash business or elevating your lash business or even like trying to find, oh my God, my lights are flickering. Even, sorry about that. Even finding, like, okay, this is my advice to you, right? So the lash thing, could be making you money, but you want more money. And yes, we're in a recession period, right? And it seems like a lot of people just don't have the money to spend on these services or whatever. You just don't feel like you're making what you want to make. One thing I know that people do have money for are products. Especially like in the culture of like TikTok right now, I just see so many people will drop money on products, you know, like if they see a product that's going viral, if they see something that they feel like is helpful, can solve a problem, you know, they're ready to drop that bag on products, maybe not services. Well, I'm not going to say that. I feel like you can still be profitable in your lash business. I'm going to speak that onto you. I feel like you can still be profitable, okay? But there's something about like maybe reinvention because we are in the age of Aquarius and Uranus, which is like reinventing something, making something more new, fresh, or something that looks futuristic, things that people have not heard of or done before. And I would encourage you to um, even if you're gonna go dance, I don't feel like it's gonna be short lived for you. Like the universe doesn't support it. They feel like you have elevated yourself from that. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with dancers, but there could be something wrong with the environment. Okay, and it's just not for you anymore. But if you could save your money during that time, if you choose to do it anyway, save your money and invest in some product to make it your next viral moment and get that back, hit that lick. I really, really feel like you can do that since you're already in the lash thing, you can expand into like cosmetics. You can do a lot of beauty related things, and you can research what is going viral right now and try to find yourself like a little manufacturer. Find you someone that can wholesale these things to you at a low price and upsell it. Okay. So I would say Spirit saying no, because if you do, it's a short lived thing. You're going to be in and out. It's not something that you'll probably stay within a whole year and then make a success out of it. All right. And I don't feel like there's any opportunities. You know how sometimes, like, dancers, just by being in the club, you meet people, wealthy people sometimes come through, celebrities come through, and you can hit your next opportunity, your next date, and really, like, be uplifted. I don't feel like that's happening right now. Let me see. Clarify the King of Swords. All right, we have compromise here. Maybe the universe is asking you to compromise. Like, if you are able to give something up and move forward and really have faith, then you're going to come across something that really elevates your finances dealing with your business. Okay. So they're asking for a little bit of compromise, a little bit of give and take. Stick to your vows. I don't know if you made a promise or if you prayed and said, if I get out of the club, um, please, universe, help me find something lucrative. So if you made that vow, stick to your vows, okay? And you will be rewarded and blessed in that way. Sometimes you'll be tested so much to where you feel like, oh my God, I'm really stretched thin. My money is not really coming in. But if you're able to have faith, you kind of like pass the test and elevate. So that could be what the universe is trying to display to you at this time. You may just want more leisure money. You may want more money to like take trips, to go shopping, go and do treatments, do things that you would like. And you may feel like you don't have that right now, but you will be soon. You will be soon. If you can clear this obstacle, you will soon. Tell me why the Knight of Wands. Oh, so if you were to go to the start dancing again, you could meet someone, right? We have accident here. You could meet someone on a whim, but I do feel like this even would be short lived. Like, this person, it would not be consistent with you either. So they are bringing up love for some reason. There's someone here who could be really interested in you if you do go back. But this also would be like a waste of time, or I wouldn't say a waste of time, but this person doesn't have longevity as well. So remember what I said about meeting maybe important people who can bring opportunities to the table? There's something about this person who, I don't know, with the Knight of Wands, it could give player vibes, or they just don't have consistency in your life, okay? Hmm. I don't know. You know what? I feel like you're gonna do what you want to do, but keep the bigger goal at hand. Even if you do go and dance, have the bigger goal in hand. Don't get caught up in the sauce. Have the bigger goal at hand and kind of revisit even your business. I feel like it will be successful. It just takes patience. I know it's been really hard though. I know financially it's been really hard for everybody. I know that for a fact. So I get your reasoning behind it, but I feel like the spirit's telling you hell no. And if you do, you'll be out just as quick as you went in. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do that, at least make it count. If you meet someone, know that they don't have longevity in your life. Get what you can, okay, and get out. And there's that. Oh, shoot, I got 13 messages. Wait, who said this? I'm so grateful. I love my job. It's just not enough money. I feel you. I feel you on that. It's me. Hey, boo. We trying to shake ass and make cash. Wait, you like JT? My bitch is shaking ass with their hand out. Pay up, put, pay up. My bitch is shaking ass with their hands out. I feel you. Oh my god. Well, this is straightforward. Yeah, this is for show a sign. Yes. Yes, it is. I understand. You got to do what you got to do to make money. I get it. We're all trying to make money. I'm trying to make money right now. I get it. I get it. I get it. It is very tempting to go and make that fast cash. But I just feel like you're in an elevated sense. And again, no shade towards dancers because dancers are, you know, regular people. I don't see nothing wrong with dancing. But it's just the environment. Like, I don't know. Because this is a thing, right? Because when you dance, they have so many people in your pockets. You have to pay so many people. It's almost like a 360 deal when you're dancing. All that money is not coming home with you. You have to pay out the club, the um the DJ, like you have to pay out so many people. So it's like people are still in your pockets. It's like Uncle Sam is still in your pockets. Yes, compromise is crazy. When that came out, I was like, oh, Spirit likes you because they telling you to compromise. With everybody else, they just sit their ass down. So Spirit must really like you. Okay, period. But that's it, boss babe. That's what I have for you. Oh, tonight I gotta go make that girl subliminal tonight before I go to bed and send it to her. So let me write that down. I need to remember to do that. All right, now we're on to Zatty. Zatty, I don't even know why. Ew, I'm sorry. I can't. Let me tell you why I'm beefing with the name Zatty, okay? I dated some loser, and I remember one time they looked at me and they said to me that they wanted to be called Zatty. And I thought that was disgusting. And I knew that someone else was calling them Zatty. And all I could think was, let them keep calling you Zaddy, because that word would never come out my mouth to describe you, to call you. Nothing. Not in the bedroom. Gross. So I have a vendetta against that word, but for reading purposes, we will use it today. Okay? I'm dying. Can't you be a backup dancer? Yeah, she can. I mean, what you mean? Yeah. Absolutely. I don't want to meet a soul. Bags only. They got a bag. I'm pretty sure this person got a bag. But this is the problem, right? We all say that it's all about business until the right smooth talker comes across, and then it'd be like, what was said again? Okay. So there's that. All right. Kazam. All right, Mikkel, I'll stop. All right, let's move on to Zaddy, because at this point, I even feel like my spirit guys are like, oh, hell no, Zaddy. All right. So this one is for Zaddy. I feel like this person is haunting me. Like, why? They're haunting me. All right, let's see. All right, this one is for Zaddy. Is the Capricorn who also has a Scorpio Venus, gonna reach out to me to mend things, because I sure ain't reaching out to her. Period. And that's on period. All right, so for Zaddy, is the Capricorn who has a Scorpio Venus going to reach out to Zaddy to mend things? Yes or no? Is the Capricorn who also has a Scorpio Venus going to reach out to Zaddy to mend things? Yes or no? Oops. Okay. I would say this is a big yes. A big, big yes. Okay. It may seem as right now that the Capricorn and Scorpio Venus may just be overlooking you or acting like they're unbothered with that Four of Cups. But I feel like this person has real, true feelings for you with the Queen of Cups here. Under that, they could just be putting on this act like I'm looking the other way. I don't even think about you, but really thinking about you inside, being the Scorpio Venus. All right. So, anyway, we have the King of Cups, which is a yes. And we have the Eight of Wands, which is a yes as well. Let me see what the King of Cups is about, because King of Cups can just say that when this Capricorn comes towards you, they could have a great level of emotional maturity. So maybe they're like right now or in the past, there's been like a lot of emotional, um, what do you call it? Emotional, like lashing out, crashing out, that kind of thing. But when they do come towards you, they'll have this more nurturing energy and presence, more emotionally mature, holding their tongue, not saying the wrong things, not trying to trigger you or offend you, just more mature in their approach. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. Yes, they be giving you too much leverage. Exactly. I'm like, I don't even get this type of like understanding. I never get this type of understanding. Wait, Mikkel, don't tell me that you're Zatty. Okay. Um, Mikkel, please don't tell me that you're Zaddy. Anyway, we have the King of Cups with conflict here. So the when this Capricorn does approach you or speak to you, when talking about the conflict that you guys have had, the drama, they'll be more emotionally mature, like reserving their feelings, expressing themselves, but in a respectful way, having a listening ear to hear your piece and how you feel. And I feel like that just brings a more calm attitude when they come towards you, more receptive to working things out. All right, sorry. First of all, yeah, the past was so chaotic and immature. I had to bounce for good this time. Unless she contributes effort, then I could listen to her speak. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Not you standing on business. All right. Eight of Wands, you said you love this card, and I do too, because the Eight of Wands shows that you guys pick up the pace in this connection. There could be a lot of back to back communication, also, no game playing. So I feel like, you know, how sometimes when you're trying to like make things right with your boo, but you're still mad and you're being petty. So, like, they text you and then you leave them on red for like an hour and then you text back. None of that's going to happen. I feel like this is back to back text, open communication. I also feel like you guys may make plans to see each other. Like one of you may say travel to go see the other person. This also picks up this pace in like the way that you guys make up is very quickly. All right. Let's see what else with the Eight of Wands. You're welcome, boss babe. Your reading was fun. Okay. I'm wishing you the best. You know, if you ever need anything, you just need to reach out and email me or reach out on Instagram. All right. Eight of Wands. Okay. Very, very, very peaceful conversation. No calling each other out of your names, no disrespect. Very peaceful conversation. Also, feel like when you guys are speaking, you may see that your nervous system is so regulated that you feel at peace and at calm that you could even be, you know, when you're heated about something, you may be pacing and texting or pacing on the phone. The way that this conversation will go, you could be like lounging about, laying about, and feeling so at peace. Like, okay, this is good energy. Also, she could tell you that she's been working on self love. Maybe that was a big part of the reason that you guys would fight a lot, is because she had like insecurities or low confidence, or she was still trying to figure herself out. She didn't feel grounded within herself. She could be telling you, like, I've been working on putting myself first, self care, doing things to make myself happy. I've been really working on self love, and that can translate in the way that she respects you moving forward. We have sweet dreams here. So this means that you can go to sleep every night and just not worry about anything, because this will get resolved in a way that you would like it to. You're going to have a positive outcome. Let's see what else is here. Tell me more about this Capricorn. I feel like this Capricorn thinks about you quite a bit, okay? We have daydream here, and we also have commitment. So she's thinking about you quite a bit, missing you, but also she recognizes the level of commitment that you gave her. She could recognize that that doesn't come by easily, that that's very special, that she values that. And so I feel like she's going to come to her senses and come towards you with respect. Kudos for you for putting your foot down when you felt like things were going south, and not dealing with that. Like, how you want to be treated, how you would like the relationship to move forward. And good for you for like standing up for yourself in that way and just not allowing the disrespect or allowing the pettiness to continue. You said, my goodness, how are you such a fantastic reader? Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Yeah, she was always beside herself and talking down on herself. Yeah. Really hope she stops that for her own sake. I believe that she will come in and she has grown. I don't think she's 100% there, but you will see that she has grown a lot, that she's learned in a way to accept herself and put herself first and, take better care of herself. Of course, it's a process, but just her actions will speak louder than her words. And you'll see that, like, okay, she's making some changes, not for herself first and foremost, but also for us together. So I think you'll really like that. I hope that she really leans into that, because when you start to think positively about yourself and put yourself up on a pedestal, you're able to like manifest your desires easier. So that's in her desires of what she wants between you two in love, but also her own personal goals, like what she wants in her career, with her finances, her security, her future life, if she wants children, if she wants to get married. So when you start to like lean more into the positive, your life just elevates in certain ways. But you definitely don't want someone where you're positive about yourself and they're a Debbie Downer. That gets very tiring to reassure someone who doesn't believe in themselves. And I'm saying that not based off of something I had to do. I'm saying that based off of like what like my lovers have had to do for me before I was able to elevate my mind. And I can see how that can take a toll on someone. So yes, I said lovers. Just kidding. Just kidding. If I meet someone that's 65, well, oh well. What? I hope she still dances at least. What are y'all talking about, 65? Okay, good, because on my dating app, I increased the cap age to 65. If I meet someone that's 65, well, oh well. Hope she still dances at least. You're crazy. 65? 65. Hold on. Let me look up someone who's 65 really quickly. Because there's some fine older women. Okay. Let me see. What's her age? Oh, she's not even 65. She's 57. 65? I was looking at Lisa Ray McCoy. I was like, she's kind of fine. Well, she's not kind of fine. She's beautiful. But she's only 57. So 65. Oh, Lord. I'm just keep flipping my hair. I'm stressed out. The immaturity got me out of here doing the neo lioness dodging all these females. Damn. She must have did a number on you. Did she do a number on you, Mikkel? Did she do a number on you? But they 65. Looks isn't just the factor, lol. She's mean too. LOL, Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray is mean. She is mean for sure. I seen something the other day. She was talking about someone. She was talking about women's bodies or something. And I was like, why do you care? Like, why do you care so much? She is mean. You're right about that. She is mean. She is. And she wear white, only white. Her house is probably all white too. I couldn't deal with someone like that because I'm a little messy sometimes, for real. I'll eat and I'll drop something on my shirt. I'm a little messy. So I couldn't do the white. It's strict after 56. It's from 32 to 65 now because damn, woman out here just getting all up on my nerves. Okay, I can see that. I can see women get on your nerves. I can see that. Damn. But Mikkel, is this the girl that from like, in the past when you told me like you started dating someone, is that the same girl that I knew about? You might have to date out your state. I get worried about that too, because like dating out of the state. I have this one family friend. She's like an ex-wife of my cousin's. Very beautiful girl. In her 40s. No, is she in her 40s? She may be. No. Is she in her 40s? She may be. Like in her early 40s now. And she really wants to find love so bad. Super beautiful, stable, a dime, whatever, but she just has a hard time and she dates people out of the state, but they ain't no good either. All white, won't that give you a hernia? Please, Mikkel, please. Yes, it's her, the one you did the reading on before. Oh my God. After all this time, y'all done crashed and burned. What happened? Oh Lord. Well, I don't know. I do not know. I mean, I get it. Well, you have to like find someone on your level, but that's the thing. Sometimes there's just going to be differences, You're going to have your strengths and your weaknesses. This person's going to have their strengths and their weaknesses too. But going through the dating process, you kind of see what you don't want and what you do want. So that's just what it is. LOL, they not, but for same-sex relationships are more successful. Really? Is that true? Are same-sex relationships more successful than heterosexual relationships? That's interesting. Now that's some tea. Washington D.C. got the auntie baddies. I'm about to log off. Y'all are too much right now. Guess what? I'm getting a horse, my first horse. Damn. Okay. He'll be here in November, and I hope I can meet the woman. I can meet women on his trail rides. That is crazy. Well, I'm excited for you. That's right, because I used to see you wearing the cowboy hat in your photos. So I definitely knew you was a little cowboy. Okay, cowboys are in style right now. So you better meet somebody. Hopefully you meet somebody. Wait, let me make sure I'm not missing anyone else. I think we're done. Yep. Okay, so we're just vibing right now. Tell me who's getting on my love? Who's getting on your love? Thank you, Dream, for the readings tonight. Always fun. I'm happy to support. Yes, thank you. I'm actually going to be doing live questions probably like 2 more days out this week because I could use the extra money. I have something exciting coming up really soon, so I could use the extra money right now. So I will probably be on here again tomorrow, but a little bit earlier, not so late, and probably again like later this week. So, Mikkel, if you are available during those times, I would definitely love to have you in the chat. It's always a good time. Thank you. Thank you, boss babe. I didn't want to say your name. Thank you. I love the new website too. I just need to fill it up with more content and more products. But I'll be doing that towards the end of September. I'll start getting some more stuff on there. I'm excited. So thank you. I missed you too. I had to get myself together, kind of like your ex. I had to get myself together because I was not going on like a positive path. I could see myself getting really, really, really down and depressed. So I had to take a step back and like figure myself out. Now I feel so empowered. I feel so happy. I feel good. I don't know how I made it here, but I mean, through God, but there's a lot of things that I did to try to rewire how I think. And I feel like it's been working. Like it shocks me how happy I am every day. Like nothing can bring me down. I feel very positive. So it has been a ride. Like I had to do a lot to get myself to this point, but I'm really proud of myself. So I'm just hoping that I can continue just being consistent on the channel, growing my website, offering more stuff, and helping people out, in any way that I can with their life. I'm really focused right now. It's going to be crunch time. Y'all going to see me be the most consistent that I've ever been on this channel for the rest of the year. I promise you guys that. I promise you guys that. And Mikkel, hopefully one day we can meet so I can ride that horse. Not that sounded freaked out, but I promise you, I'm it's real innocent. Okay. Yes, YouTube pays, TikTok pays. But I think the easiest thing to get monetized on is YouTube. So if you want to start a channel, then start your channel. Start your channel. I mean, right now I'm making okay money, but I've made better money on YouTube. I'm trying to get back to that. Not that horse. I heard TikTok pays better and YouTube takes a huge portion out of profit. I feel like that could be true. I don't really know how much TikTok pays. I'm really close to getting monetized, but the problem with me is like I get overwhelmed having to post on this app. Excuse me. I get overwhelmed having to post on this app, then that app, then Facebook, then this. Facebook pays very well as well. Snapchat pays very well if you have a good following, but I get so overwhelmed having to post on so many platforms. It kills my brain. So I'm like, you know what? Let me stick to what I know, what has been good to me, and the other things will come later. I don't have time right now. Let me just continue with my YouTube and being consistent on YouTube. That's going to pay off. And then eventually I'll branch out and make the money there. If I was really more money hungry, I would be really trying to like get it with these other platforms. But the problem with me is that I prioritize my mental health versus the money. And that's just what it is with me. I'd rather be healthy in my mind than be overly wealthy. The wealth will come, but I got to make sure that I'm good here. Okay. Because it took a lot to get good here. Buxton Appaloosa. Okay, period. Period. I love that for you. Can you explain the feminine and masculine things you're doing? Yes, I can. So you could be talking about the masculine and feminine evening meditations that I did. So with that, I just try to like I've learned a lot about subliminals lately and things that help me to like rewire my mindset, not limit my belief system, think of the impossible so I can manifest really great. It has been working out really well for me. And so there's certain like frequencies and affirmations that you can listen to calm your nervous system, which is the first key because you have to be like not have anxiety to manifest. If you have all this anxiety all the time, that really prohibits you from your progress in many ways. And then on top of that, the affirmations that I try to embed within myself or help people so that they can start to be a little bit more positive in their life and see more positive things happen. I know with tarot, it can get very anxiety ridden, especially if you're going through something traumatic in love or life and you watch tarot to get some relief. But sometimes tarot will leave you questioning yourself more. So the reason I did the evening meditations is because I really just love putting people in a vibe. And I wanted to do something like at nighttime before you go to bed that can help you, get ready for bed, turn your phone off and go to bed, but also something that kind of empowers you so that you're moving forward the rest of the week or the rest of the day or the rest of the month, just feeling like the ultimate feminine. So things that make you think like your beauty is enhancing, so it naturally enhances. Things that make you feel like you're ready to receive, that you're in your soft life. And for masculines, things that make you believe that you're a natural leader, that you're strong, you're powerful, you have a lot of positive manipulation in this world to get what you need, that you can be a provider for yourself and your loved ones. So that's what I did. I try to make it vibey so people would actually listen. I know a lot of people on this channel don't really get it. They don't understand it. I try to explain like in the description box, but the more that people get into it, just like tarot, when you first learned tarot, you didn't really understand like what the hell this is. The more you watch, you kind of like get into the mode. So I want to do the same thing, but help people manifest, like just rewire their brain so that they have more positive days, whatever they're trying to attain in their life, whether that's love, whether someone's trying to get, busier in the gym, whether someone's trying to have business success. So on my subliminal channel that I've linked in like the description of my most recent videos, you will find that I will release subliminals for a lot of different things, or whatever people request me to do, I'll drop them there. And these are things that you can listen to that really do bring miracles in your life. I don't know, it's weird to talk about because I know like it's like, is it real? But I think it works so well because you click on the video or you listen to the audio with the belief that so if I made a subliminal saying, you're going to have overnight success, you're going to go viral on TikTok, you kind of click on a video believing that that's the benefits you're going to get. Plus, you might have certain frequencies or affirmations that are playing, and you don't have to really listen or tune in. You just play the audio and you kind of forget about it. And that's how manifestations work. You desire something, you put your intentions out there, and then you forget about it. And that's how it comes in. So there's been things that I have done. I've listened to subliminals like for my packages to come earlier, and I've gotten a package the same day versus when it said it was expected to come, which was 2 days later. I've listened to subliminals about magnetism. I've listened to subliminals about health in my body. I feel like I've lost a lot of weight. I've made a subliminal about my hair. I just washed my hair today and I feel like it's very long. It's longer than what it has been. And I probably need a trim, but it's pretty, long. So there's a lot of things. And I think the reason it works is because subliminals, you click on the video with the intention of what you want to desire. And then you kind of, even the audio, you can't really hear it. So you just kind of listen to it and then you go about your day. And that's how it comes to you. It's just, I don't know. It could be neuroscience. I don't fucking know. I'm still learning more about it. And I've been trying to create things to help you guys. So hopefully you guys can come back and share your stories. Like, oh, I listened to this meditation and something good happened to me the next day. Or I listened to the subliminal and this really worked. So, and it's helped me a lot. There's even something else crazy that happened that I'm not going to share until I'm actually... Give me a week and a half and I'll share it. All right, let me see what y'all said. No, we get it. I'm aligned to you. Oh, I should have read this first. I listen to frequency music all the time. So when I saw you post, I was like, oh wow, maybe I need to get back to this. Definitely do it. Definitely do it. It's helped me so much, guys. I kind of attribute this to even like how happy I am right now. I feel happy. I feel very secure. I feel like very independent. I feel like my wealth is building. I feel like I'm reaching more momentum. I feel more confident to do things. I don't know. I don't know what to attribute it to, but I attribute it to God and also the things I've been doing. Okay. It is positive self-talk, like my obsession with being a dancer. I'm trying to pivot my mind. If you feel like you're going to make money as a dancer and you keep telling yourself that, you could, but also spirit is saying it's short-lived for you. Like you may get in and get out. So, whatever you set your mind to, whatever you desire is what's important. No matter what comes out in the readings that I'm trying to convey to you, if there's something that you want to happen, like even people who are having separation from their lovers, I feel like a lot of it is mindset. Like if you don't believe this person is coming back and you're kind of like desperate about it, they're not going to come back. But if you have in your mind that you're so confident that this person will be at your door, they're going to be at your door. Can you recommend a color to subscribe to that will help us to invite blessings? Whatever color you choose, I'll buy more of it than usual for the next few months. Yeah, hold on. Let me get my notebook that I wrote. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oops. Let me see. Where's my notebook? I know I took it out today. Where is it? Bro, I know I took this notebook out, but where did I put it is the question. Alrighty. I even have like a whole thing that I wrote of frequencies. So like certain frequencies for all type of different things that you may want. I need to share this with you guys on the website, but I have that. I have a color chart in my glamour journal. I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. I have a color chart and it has one, so it's one back and front, 2, 3, 4 pages. It goes all the way through. So I'll tell you which ones. And you said to invite blessings in, okay? All right. I feel like amber inspires confidence and abundance. Bronze has grounding properties and earthy luxury. So amber and bronze. Emerald is for wealth, growth, and healing. Gold, of course, is for success, wealth, and divine power. Green, of course, healing, balance, and abundance. Okay, I would say orange too is for creativity, joy, and attraction. So if you want to attract something towards you, orange. Purple, royalty, intuition, and luxury. Okay, red as well. Red is for desire, vitality, and confidence. Okay. So confidence, sometimes you need to go and get what you want. So I think red is good. White, like Lisa Ray McCoy, royalty, intuition, and luxury. And yellow, desire, vitality, and confidence as well. All right. So that's what we got. Thank you. It's my book that I actually created. So I'll show you guys some more charts in here. But it's the Glamour Journal. See? Glamour Journal by Dream Tarot. And let's see what other charts I can show you guys in here. All right, we also have a crystal chart in here. So all crystals and how they can help you manifest or magnetize yourself in certain ways. Sorry. So crystals. We also have a smudge chart as well. Smudges that you can use and what properties they can help enhance for you. Also scents. So those of you who are interested in like fragrances, colognes, perfumes. I also have a scent chart in there that can help you as well in your manifesting. Um, yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here, but I'm just trying to think what could actually like what you guys actually want to see. I have like the feelings charts. I have two of these. There's another one. I have the body language chart as well and how it can help you manifest with your body language if you're trying to change your aesthetic or whatever. I also have the glamour magic tarot meanings for each card. So you can do readings on yourself and see how your glamour is working. And then most importantly, I have the hold on. I have a moon calendar for the whole year. So moon calendar and what the moons are good for, what benefits they may have for you if you manifest on those certain days. Blah blah blah. There's like 4 pages of that. I have a lot of fun things in here. My chart of receiving and releasing. A chart for your glamour playlist, like what makes you feel confident and in control, what makes you feel elegant and divine. So write down your playlist, your songs that you play to manifest. I have manifested and marked. I haven't been doing this every day, but things that people compliment you on, you can check it off as you go. Magnetic moments. So like whenever someone does something that is nice for you or someone gifts you something or is generous towards you, you write it in the jar. I have tarot spreads that you can do for your glamour or your magnetism. I have like 4 different spreads in here because I also put a place in here where you can write down your tarot readings. And then I have like the journal where you write and you can put your date up here. Hold on. Let me show you guys a blank one. And then I have a lot of blank pages for you to just write your feelings or journal what you want, manifest, whatever. But there's guided journal entries as well for each week. All right, so like here we go. This is where you'll put your card pull and write down what you feel about your reading. This is every week we'll start off with your intention and you just kind of do a guided journal reading. And that's really it. It's a whole 2-month journal. So there's a lot of pages. It goes and it has a lot of pages too because I have a tutorial in here. So if you don't know how to fill out your journal, I walk you through each step with the charts and everything. So yeah, that's my little first published journal. And I plan on doing some more journals in the future. So that's that, boo-boo. That's that. Thank you guys. You know, pretty soon I'll be pushing it more, but I'm just going through it and making sure that it's like flawless. And that's just what it is. Let me see what y'all been saying. Not Michaela. Okay, let me see. I'm getting back into herbal medicine and color is important in that too. Ooh, I really, really like that. I really like that. I'm doing so much research right now. It's crazy. And these things kind of make me really happy. All right, you said amber, bronze, emerald, gold, green, orange. Feel like Spirit is trying to tell me something with that color. Yes, I am excused to buy more red stuff. Okay, I need some white Western boots. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get these sooner than later in yellow. Okay, I screenshotted it. Yeah, if you wanted to screenshot anything, you could just let me know. I'll put it to the screen for you guys. Can you hold up the book so that we can see the cover? Oh, I showed you, right? It's just like this. It's kind of girly because glamour is kind of girly, but I definitely want to make one too that's like unisex that my masculines can buy too. But this had to go first. This is what it looks like. Well, a study guide on herbs. I gotta ask them about herbal meds specifically. Most definitely. Most definitely. Dang, this book is 275, ain't it? It's not. It's not 275. Let me see what I priced it at. I forget the exact price I priced it at. It's 47 for a 2-month guided journal. It's $47. Um, yeah. A journal for men working on their legacy for sure. Because at first I was like, maybe I just need to do something for the girls. Like even my website is very girly, but I can't discount the guys because I always feel like I still want to do something for the guys. Even when I did the masculine meditation, it wasn't a lot of views as much as the woman, but that's to be expected. But I still felt like let me do something for the men too because there's a lot of good men out here and they don't deserve to be shitted on. You know what I'm saying? They deserve a little magical intentions too. You know? Dream, I don't have it today, but I come to say hello. Oh, no worries, Mystic. Thank you for coming to say hi. Hi. Your hair got hella long. I'm telling you, my hair got really, really long, did it not? I'm telling you, girl. I'm so happy about that. Oops. And I'll show you guys on my TikTok too. It's my most viewed video. What the? Hold on. Okay. It's my most viewed video on my TikTok is my hair subliminal. Oh shit, it was so loud. It's it's my most viewed video right now because I archived a lot of my tarot reading videos that had more views at the time, but I'm really proud of this. So um welcome to the garden of your crown. If you guys can see, oops, it's 12.2K. I'm very proud of that because I posted this like not expecting much of it. And this is like when I was kind of overwhelmed when I wasn't really consistent on YouTube. And I got such great feedback from that video. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing this as I can. I think also too, because I posted this, people was like, oh, I'm about to go watch that subliminal. So I gotta do more promotion for my subs, but I gotta make the time. I gotta make the time. Yeah. Yep. All right. We're about to get off anyway. We'll get off. I'll probably be back on tomorrow as well. So even if you guys just want to come chat and just keep me company while I'm doing these readings, I will be so grateful for that. Mystic, I definitely want to do some hair products for people. I definitely do. I got to find a really good like lab that can put the ingredients that I want in something. It's going to take some time, but I already have a name for that sector and it'll be something in the future because I want to make sure it's good ingredients, things that don't harm people or over time how sometimes a lot of products they're good and then you find out like they have properties in them that are not good. I don't want that scandal in my life. So I have to do a lot of research and get with the lab and do that because I definitely want a hair care line for sure. I want a hair oil and I would love to do a shampoo and a conditioner as well. I already have the name for it. I already have the logo and everything, but I'm a little ahead of myself. So it'll probably take a year to get that in the works. Yes, girl. And I definitely want to do it for my Black women for sure. I want to prioritize my women who have the kinkier hair because we don't get a lot of products that are just for us. And so I definitely want to do something for us Black girls and something that also other races can use as well. But I want to prioritize us. Bye, Mikkel. Bye, Zatty. I will never forgive you for making me say that name today. All right. Bye, Mikkel. Most definitely, most definitely. So whenever that comes in the works, I've done the easy part, but whatever comes in the works. All right, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna drop some more sign videos. Maybe I'll drop like another meditation tomorrow. I don't know. And then I'll do questions again. So just come see me. Whether you're let me take this off the screen. I do not want to see this shit no more. Whether you're just coming to chill or if you're coming to do a question, doesn't matter to me. Just come, just come. So good night, Mystic. Good night, Mikkel. And good night, Boss Babe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Do something exciting. Watch a good show or YouTube video before you go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.